everybody, my name is Frankie McDonald. You're listening to SimpCast with Chrissie Mayr. I'm Frankie McDonald.
I don't know if this is real, but thanks for the $10, Sound Horizons. Could you shout out to my friend Nick Gurr? Okay. You got me. He's a huge fan of yours since the Stern days. Nicholas Gurr. Yeah.
Then why don't you make content? Why don't you make crazy things like Andy Kaufman? Why don't you make something?
I am trying. I try to make something.
You know, why don't you make something? Your life. Why don't you create something? Paint, I don't know, make something.
Like what? What do you want me to do?
Like a creation, like a fucking episode, like something funny.
I thought I was funny.
No, you're not.
I'm not funny?
No.
At all?
No.
I'm not fucking.
No. You're not fucking funny.
I'm not funny. I thought I was. A lot of people think I'm funny, Ayala.
You're not funny.
Oh my God, what the
fucking bullshit. You're not fucking funny.
All right, just stop. Everybody stop.
Alpha, then Delta, then Omicron X. But this latest variant might be the best. It's XBB.1.5. Another brand of COVID-19 has arrived. It's a new strain, but it isn't the same. Sounds more like Elon Musk's his name. It's XBB.1.5.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early for their daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. Their tears are filling up their glasses, no expression, no expression. Hide my head, I wanna drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow.
You could be part of a metal band, like wake up, wake up, wake up. I don't want to
I like it.
I'm hurt and my hearts are going down. Now if my hearts reached 0, then I would die, right? I need to get out my food, and you're just gonna want to hold out your food and hold in the screen where there's nothing easy to talk, or just hold in the screen, I guess.
Are you winning, son?
from the Poconos. Let us know if you can hear us, see us, feel us, taste us. This is unprecedented. The fact that this is like, we're basically doing a mini content house, but it's a non-tent house. We got a bunch of friends together. We're in the Poconos. We're here. We're gay. We're ready.
Poconos.
Frankie McDonald might be joining us later. He is at his favorite bar, Dooley's, at the moment. Joining me tonight, the beautiful, the gorgeous, the scandalous, the lawsuited Ms. Gigi Dior. Something happened to your shirt on the way here.
I get hulked. It looks like Hulk grabbed me, right?
You were attacked by a bear outside in the forest.
Yes, I get a little chilly if I went out with that.
Just barely got away with her life.
Near
she's
miss.
Here.
Near miss.
Unfortunately, her shirt was not so lucky,
No,
but
it was a casualty.
But we're glad you could make it.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
She's here. She's sparkly. She looks like a conductor for the Philharmonic. She's been on Wet Spot for sure. Mm-hmm. She's my friend. She's hot. It's Lindsay Sabadouche. If you don't know her, you haven't been paying attention.
No.
Lastly, but not lastly, you might know her as Gino's girlfriend. You might know her as a comedian. You might know her from the Weekend Sex podcast. It's Keanu Thompson. Woo! Yay! Same thing. That the same bear attacked Keanu.
Yes.
We didn't get attacked because you're dressed like a lumberjack.
For some not enough. Oh, have I been muted the whole time?
No.
All right. What was the last thing you guys heard? Did you hear Keanu Thompson's intro? We lost the sound. Well, fuck me. Fuck this. Why do I even try to do anything? You know what? I'm going to go back working for the bank. What the fuk?
Let's go back.
All right.
Can you hear
In summation,
the intros.
In summation, a bear tried to attack Gigi Dior and Keanu Thompson, but that same bear ignored myself and Lindsay.
He picked the smallest tits and the biggest tits. Mm-hmm. You know.
Well, I don't think mine.
Actually, everybody here has big tits except for me. All right.
Stop it.
I think Chrissy's beat mine. Oh, my ears.
Mine are a little bit like this.
We're all different.
I'm doing tasteful lesbian woods boobs right now.
We love it.
We got the intros.
We love the bodysuit.
Okay, good. So, okay, you guys heard everybody. Great. No, but the fucking settings say that I am going through the mic. I go to audio, it said, oops, okay, you're right. It was fine a minute ago. Now it's gone gay. What about now? Yeti and Yeti. It should be good now.
I think that when you moved it wiggled out. And
it wiggled. All right, no one touch anything.
Wiggles. We wiggle a lot.
You know what? No one's watching this for anybody's intros. Can we be completely honest?
If you don't know
Everyone's
who we are,
watching
you've
this
lived under
for
a rock.
maybe tits, and some.
Then I'll
thumbs.
just go.
Some tits and some
I don't have
giggles.
tits. Like it. I mean, at least it doesn't look like.
Y'all
have
tits.
What's this like? What is it
I
like?
love your tits. You know I do.
I know you
She's
do.
my girl
So-
crush. If y'all don't know,
We've been together now like the whole weekend, right? We've rented this house. We're like, let's do a friend hang, and it's been bumpy. It's been a bumpy couple of days. It's always to be expected. The personalities will clash. There will be some scuff ups, some fights that break out, and we had a very unexpected fight break out between Lindsay's boyfriend Marshall and Keanu over a certain topic.
It's a topic, and what was
an
the topic?
unexpected one, like a super unexpected one.
Yeah.
And I wasn't that upset. I got exhausted and frustrated with.
How did it even come up? Because I remember the fight, but I was just like, how did this
no
happen?
idea how it came up. But he was like, "Oh yeah, I just piss in the sink whenever I go to the bathroom." Number one. That's why Ew. you guys got in a fight?
Yes.
Yes. it wasn't a fight. I mean, we hugged it out. I had a smile on my face.
It was an argument,
but it was
heated.
It was a heated debate, and then I couldn't let it go. I just could not let it go. You, number one, are not in your own home. So
Lindsay's boyfriend Marshall makes a regular habit of pissing in sinks
and says he's converted at least 17 dudes to doing the same.
That is not true.
And I knew, right? But that's what he said. He was like, and I said, and then he told me he was trying to conserve water.
No, and that's what really triggered you.
What really upset me was like he knew he was wrong. He knows it's wrong. We rented this house together. You're in a shared space. Don't piss in the fucking sink, dog, because you're too lazy to clean up the piss splash pee sitting down. How about that?
It's like Judge Judy would say, "Don't piss in the sink and tell me it's raining."
Exactly. Don't piss in the sink and tell me it's raining.
Is Marshall nervous that Gigi's showing too much titty? He's coming down here like the titty police, going, "Oh, tie it up, tie the girls up." No,
this is what he really wanted to watch.
Let him out. Don't let him tell you what to do.
What if I accidentally expose
you? You know what? There's some people who listen to this show on mute.
Marshall just really wants his girl and me to wants to watch her touch my boobs.
He wants to piss on both your tits. That's what's
anyway. So the point, I guess, the point of this is that we want to know, because we're all mostly girls here, and we were triggered by this sink pissing phenomena. So we want to know. We know we have mostly male listeners. Is this a normal thing? Is it okay? Are your girlfriends and wives pissed at you for this? No pun intended. Do they know?
Do they know?
Are we being weird here?
And I got triggered by it too. My ex-boyfriend used to piss in the sink, and he would piss in the sink at my mom's house too when we asked him not to.
That's just rude.
And it was so frustrating and disgusting. Like, I sometimes drop my toothbrush in my sink, or
Anna's here.
You know.
Hi.
Can you hear us? Oh no, this is better. I'll see this view. Hi, Anna. We're catching you up. So Anna's.
I heard. I got in right when the story started about pissing in the sink. I agree with Keanu. If you're like at a rented house, you don't do that. If you want to do that at your own house, I mean, that's your business.
Your partner that you piss in the sink, go ahead. But you're at a rented house and you just like came over, like, yeah, I piss in the sink all the time.
And there's limited bathrooms here, so there's at least
did he
one on each floor.
Or did he just tell you guys that he does it?
He's been doing it.
He doesn't ever piss in the toilet.
I would be livid.
Like, it's a regular occurrence.
And granted, I'm more triggered. My ex, who was a monster, complete monster, used to do it and just refused to stop. So when I saw him walk out,
power move almost.
Exactly. And we were staying at my mom's house for a few months when he would not stop pissing in my mother's sink.
How did you figure this out?
He told me. He's like, I just pissed in the sink.
How did this conversation?
How long into dating did he reveal that he was a sink pisser?
Oh, no, we weren't even, he basically just moved in without asking. And all of a sudden we were living together. He's like, oh yeah, I piss in the sink.
So he was more of a squatter than a boyfriend.
Basically, yes. Right.
I saw someone just comment $100 that he's messing with us. It is absolutely not the case.
It's not. More men do this than you think.
All the time. All the time.
Is it Russell Hall? You know what? You pee sitting down. What the fuck does that have to do with
I'd rather you fucking men piss sitting down.
I would rather you pee outside. Like, go out and if you're gonna be an animal,
then
buy
you
be an
diapers. I don't give a fuck. Quit pissing.
Her tits are fine.
You can't see anything.
I was told to defend myself.
Why?
Well, next time you come down, can you bring some water?
I'm sorry, we didn't invite any sink pissers. This is not the sink pisser.
The guy that pees in the sink?
It's not called.
And by the way, we're no longer fighting. We're fine.
David Carpenter says, "Why didn't Marshall just go in the yard?" Oh, Marshall is
because I was inside.
Why don't you
use
it
outside and I can't piss in the toilet?
Anna agrees with us, by the way, Marshall. Anna agrees that is an animal move to do.
I'm an animal.
And you ripped our shirts.
Yeah.
Oh, he's the bear.
How dare you,
Marshall the bear.
I feel like you could train a potty train a bear.
So anyway, it's environmentally friendly because you use less water.
Do not use the environment as an excuse.
That is what fucking got me so
There's
fucking
less
pissed off.
splashage.
You can clean up your fucking splash.
It's not about splashing. You live literally
okay,
said
you're
it's
not
because I
2
line
years
up better
old.
to the sink.
Yeah, it's dick. Oh, it's penis level. Sorry, you don't know if I can say dick on YouTube.
You're
Yes, you
not
can say
2 years
dick.
old. You're
It's
a
dick
full-grown
level.
man.
It's like
I'm
a
pretty sure you
urinal for the house.
learned how to
It's right
control your
there.
teeth
It's not a
better.
urinal for the house.
No, it's like one.
Yes,
It's
but
not.
you don't brush your teeth in a urinal.
Not-
And my hair dryer doesn't fall in the
I don't
urinal.
put my toothbrush on the outside of a urinal. I don't wash my face in a urinal.
You put
exactly.
your toothbrush near your toilet.
Not on
Wait,
top
wait,
of
are
it.
you
No, but near
pissing
it.
in the kitchen sink or the bathroom sink?
Kitchen or bathroom?
Who
sink?
knows
Doesn't
from
matter.
at this
Both.
point?
In terms of preference,
No, ability.
Oh my god.
Have you pissed in a kitchen sink, you animal?
All right, let's do a poll. Should I break up with Marshall?
Over this?
I just pissed in the sink upstairs in the kitchen.
Ew.
Oh my god. No, you did not.
Frank told me to.
Push Up says we don't piss in sinks or in
No,
jars.
Jason.
No, I'm used to people who
Jars?
piss in Gatorade bottles and leave 18 of them in the closet ready for you to find one day.
I had a boyfriend that did that too. Wine bottles by the side of the bed because he was
Wine
too lazy to
bottles?
get out of the bed.
Wine bottles
Who
are
does she
so
date?
narrow.
Gino Visconti is the most cleanly person that I've ever met in my entire life.
If someone's peeing in a wine bottle, then maybe their dick is skinny.
Can I leave you with this? How many gallons per flush is the average American?
You are not
You're
doing
not
this to
doing this
conserve
for
water, you
water.
douchebag. This is what I was saying.
You still don't have an answer.
3.
1, 2, 5, 10.
Good.
Is it a low flow?
Why don't you
toilet?
be more like
This
James
argument.
Sharp? It never occurred to James to piss in a sink. That's
Ever.
a real man.
Well, you need to think about it. That's all I'm going to say. Think about it. Try it. And if you don't
Don't
like
do
it,
it.
don't
Try
do
Oh
it.
my god.
Yeah. Papa Ooh says, don't piss in the sink. That's completely ignorant. Find yourself a new guy.
Thank you.
Whoa.
I'm gonna pee right now in the sink.
Oh, yeah. Pee your pants.
My blow dryer's in the sink in the middle floor. Please
I
don't
know.
mind
I
that.
already broke
Nina
it.
You
Infinity.
might electrocute yourself. He might electrocute
Nina would
himself.
absolutely
Then he'll
break up
learn.
with a
He'll
dude
learn.
who
You'll
peed in
get
my
a-
sink. People are saying that this is a deal breaker.
It is a not nice thing to do.
What do you do if you've dated someone for 13 years and then they just started peeing in the
Did
sink?
you just
I mean,
discover this?
if it
Well, it
just
wasn't
happened,
just.
started doing it.
Oh, he just
recently.
started doing it.
Bryce Wilson has
Or you
never
just
peed
found
in a
out.
sink. That is disgusting.
That's true. Maybe I did.
Can
just
you
find
imagine the splash back on the faucet?
Yeah,
your
right.
Oh, we haven't even talked about faucet
It's
splashback.
controlled.
Control
Your dick-
splashback.
Your penis is a funnel.
Why can't you control it in the toilet, motherfucker?
Because
That's what I
because of distance. It's here or here.
Oh God, I'm just so tall.
Oh my
I can't
God.
stop the splashing.
You can't control your own splash of your piss, though.
He is so
Dude, just
enjoying
imagine
every
like how
minute
much
of this
water
is-
splashes.
Oh,
That's
yes.
why I
Oh
got
my God.
exhausted.
He is so antagonistic.
Now we're
right
triggered
now.
That's why I got
Oh
exhausted
my
and
God.
I was screaming.
He's got that
because he's
shit-eating
All right, Greta Thunberg.
That's why I got exhausted.
dare you? How dare you?
This is basically like the
Whose
Thomas
boyfriend is
kitchen.
this?
This is Lindsay's boyfriend.
This is
Not
how long ago did he tell you he did this, Lindsay?
Guess how long ago?
I don't know, a year ago.
Tell them how you went on vacation and somebody
Well-
got upset because he was pissing in the
Besides
sink.
this one?
Yes.
Yes. So this is a second
Other
offense.
than now.
There was only one toothbrush.
See? Well, when I take a shit on your toothbrush, you're gonna be
Yeah.
sorry and be like, "Well, I was conserving water."
We're just gonna pass around your toothbrush, Marshall. We're all gonna stick it up our cooches.
Don't promise.
Pee on it.
I need a nail brush.
This was like
Also,
the
hold on,
last
just say-
conversation I ever expected to walk in on.
Get Marshall.
Yeah.
I'm sure everybody was like very confused as to what they were hearing when I was screaming at him.
I awoke.
Yeah.
I was sleeping right outside the kitchen, and I awoke to this argument. And I laid there and I listened, and I was like, "These two cannot be arguing about this. This cannot be a thing."
I felt so terrible. I felt so terrible about, but I was so incensed, and it's because
and then
the
Gino's
way-
yelling, "My pants are frozen! My pants are frozen! But you don't understand. My pants are frozen."
I have peed in the sink of our shared bathroom. He's just texting that instead of coming. I know you have.
He's so antagonistic.
That's what's so.
That's the problem.
That's-
Here,
Is it's such
and
a
Marshall,
fucking
you
dick
chose the
move.
rooms because you were first to arrive. I feel like this is a strange kink of yours. I think you wanted to
No.
pee in the sink that and Frank would one time use.
I truly don't even know how I found. He walked out of the bathroom right by the kitchen, like all
This is
proud.
a power move. This is about power.
It's like a dog peeing on another dog.
That's literally going.
Go find your own fire hydrant.
He's like, I'm trying to conserve water. I'm like, do you recycle at home?
No.
Sometimes.
No.
But
You recycle.
But
Yes.
you unequivocally
do.
always piss in the sink because you're worried about the water situation.
Do you
Shut the
pay
fuck
for your water bill?
I want to do like
Yes,
some
we
kind
do.
of a-
We pay for
We
our
need to
cold
do a
water.
poll or
Our
something.
cold water, yes.
JK nonstop. Beta male pee in the sink to save water. No respect.
I pee in the sink in a business.
You have no respect from the chat. Ken Patterson. I don't
We're done.
understand. It's harder.
Who
to,
gets us?
I don't understand.
in the
It's
breakup?
harder to pee in the sink. Marshall is going out of his
Than
way
non-pee.
to be a D.
Yes.
His
I
his
agree.
argument is that the sink is like cock level.
Correct.
So
So
when he
less
pees in it,
splash.
it doesn't have as
Splash.
far to travel and then splash back.
So
up.
you're
Whereas
concerned
a
about the
toilet-
travel of your
It's
piss.
like-
Whereas a toilet's like 2 feet lower, and he thinks it splashes more and creates bigger.
I feel like
Yeah,
that's
okay,
the exact
okay.
opposite.
Can I bring a second level into this conversation?
Yes.
Please.
Do we pee in the shower?
Yes,
Always.
absolutely.
And what? So, okay, I know I don't brush my teeth,
But there's other
is there a
water
difference?
coming down
As the
to
water
blend in
flushes.
with the
Yes.
piss.
Okay. All right.
And I've always said, if you pee
Hold
in
on,
the shower,
Marshall. When you pee in the sink, do you have the faucet on?
No, he just takes a.
No. So it's not
It's
even an
straight
argument.
urine.
You can't even blend in the
Does
faucet
it-
water
does
with
it,
your
like,
piss.
He's
Turn
trying to
you
conserve
on?
water, remember? So no, of course he couldn't.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's right here. I go
This is
in
a
the-
terrible
that's not why
argument.
you started doing
Do
it.
you
though.
see
You
why
started
I-
doing
why
it
I
because
was
someone was
screaming?
in the bathroom and you had to pee.
Hey, invention is the mother of or necessity.
Ironically-
Invention is the mother of
Ironic, you
peeing in
didn't
the
list
sink.
that in the game we were playing earlier.
And
what was
also-
the invention you would uninvent? You didn't say toilet, did you?
GJJ says
didn't.
that real men pee outdoors.
I would do that too. I
He
pee.
does that too.
John Kruschke says, Chrissy, what if the sink is in the yard? I'd prefer
Well, then
that.
that's fine.
Oh my
What if
God.
you're brushing your teeth?
I
Pee in
wouldn't
the
brush my
sink
teeth in the
will
yard.
stay in the trap and smell.
Mhm.
Ghost
It's not
Crusaders.
the trap
No,
is
you-
not a jump is not
You
built.
flush it after. You put some water. through it.
Especially if you're staying with 12 people who don't know that there's a sink pisser.
I think
So-
that's
Right.
what's-
I didn't know you were
I-
sick because I've
I
known you
think
for
that's
years.
alarming. Yes.
We all find things out about each other every time.
It's the absolute
What?
no.
No,
respect
you didn't
for
find out
anyone
anything
in
about
this
us.
house.
What did you find out about us that was new?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
I peed
very
out the
honest.
side of the hot. I wouldn't
Yes,
even pee
I
in
know.
the. I wouldn't even pee in the hot tub.
Exactly.
I scooted my butt outside the hot tub. I said, "Hold my hands," and I peed outside the hot tub like a fucking lady.
And who held your hand?
This
Chrissy
sounds like
told
the
me I could
roommate from
pee in the
Hell
hot tub.
I
situation.
peed probably alongside the outside of the hot tub,
There's
but then
just-
I splashed it
There's
away
pee
like a
dribbles
fucking
frozen
lady.
to the
There's-
side of the hot tub.
Also,
now.
there's chlorine in a hot tub.
There
Yeah,
should be
exactly.
a strange addiction
This
episode
girl
on
gets
TLC. Right? My strange addiction, peeing in strangers'
Pissing
sinks.
in sinks with.
Thank
groups
God you're
of
not a
people.
real estate agent. This would be a whole new level, man.
If you were on the real world, would you piss in the sink the whole
Right.
time?
I think you'd
Yes.
be embarrassed. I think
That's so. My
if there were
God. All right,
cameras
people.
on in
he
every
would be
room
known
in the
as
house.
Pee-Pee Man.
Pee-pee man.
Sink, boopy pee-pee.
Okay, Boppy.
Boppy pee-pee.
Boppy.
Bobby.
Boppy boopy.
Boppy.
John Kennedy says, if the person is vaxxed, it's okay to urinate in the sink. Ew.
Ew.
No.
Well, then
Sorry,
I would
John.
be the only one here that's allowed to urinate in the sink.
No, that's
And
not
you
true.
wouldn't.
I mean,
because
they-
you're a
oh, we all
lady.
are.
Oh, right.
Oh, so we're on the same page.
David
I
Carpenter, Marshall, at
I
least
forget.
run the water to wash your hands.
I do after. I rinse.
So
He says he
it's
rinses.
absolutely redundant.
No, it's
JK
not.
nonstop. Keanu is getting more attractive this year. What do you say to that, Keanu?
This year?
This
Well,
year.
why? Thank you.
Wait a minute. Do you wash your hands in the toilet after?
He washes his hands as he's peeing. He just flops the dick on the counter and.
So it's like a
No, I
1-2
don't touch
move?
the dick on surface.
It's a 1-2
I'm joking.
move.
I'm joking.
Oh, that's a whole
I don't
nother
care
level.
what
Do you
surfaces your
flop
dick
it since it's
touches.
not hard?
I
Do
just
you
don't want to pee backsplash in the same thing I wash my
don't
face in.
backsplash. It's
How about
it's
this?
Like if I peed in this, it's going right in the hole.
You can't control the
Yes,
backsplash.
in here I
You
can.
cannot.
Next
Once
time-
it's out of your dick, it's out of your jurisdiction.
Yeah, no, yeah, here's the jurisdiction.
Jurisdiction.
Your
We
dick
want-
and jurisdiction.
Next
I'm
time
going
you-
right through the county line.
No,
Next
I
time
can't
you pee,
control
we're
it.
all gonna witness.
You can't tell me you can control where that piss goes.
Okay,
Not
I'm
in the
gonna
toilet,
make
not in the
pasta
toilet.
later, and I'm going to use the sink and toilet water instead of regular sink water in the kitchen. How does that make you feel?
Gross.
That's
Can you?
gross.
All right, put an F in the chat if you think peeing in the sink is wrong,
Please.
Thank you.
or you would not do that.
And
That's
I
a
don't
whole-
think a good enough excuse is just because you don't want to clean up
Peeing
the
in the sink is better than
splash.
pooping in the yard.
But
All
you
right,
said
that's
earlier
personal.
you like to smell the bleach.
You should drink it too.
Nina, that was an episode of the It Crowd about a builder that peed in people's sinks, and he was builder from hell. Is that what you're doing?
The builder from hell.
Adam Young, in high school, I walked in on a classmate passing from one stall over the shoulder high wall and into the next stall.
Ew.
Whoa.
I wonder if you went to high school
What a
with
stream.
Marshall.
That's a good, that's good.
That's a good,
volume.
healthy stream.
That's a
You
good
can
healthy
do better
prostate.
than a sink peer, says
great- a
CJ.
great-
Uh-oh.
That's a great healthy prostate.
People are telling me to leave you.
Dan Halen, y'all act like you haven't never waffle stomped before. What the fuck is
It's
a waffle stomp?
Google.
That sounds
That sounds dirty.
Do you know what a
waffle
waffle
stomp?
stomp?
Is it blue?
Anna,
Yeah, I know.
Anna,
Blue waffle
would
is what came
Peaches
to mind
ever
for
pee
me.
in the
I don't
sink?
know.
No, because he has manners.
Yeah. He puts
Gino
the man in
Visconti would
manners.
never do such a thing ever, ever, ever. He
Ew.
washes my underwear and socks. He's cleanly.
Ew, waffle stomping is when you poop in the shower and then push it down.
No.
Ew.
You stomp it down
I
the
mean,
drain.
how far
I
are
now
you
I
now
get.
from-
Now I
Honestly,
get.
Marshall, if you pee in the sink, you're not that far.
Oh, wait,
from
there's
being
images.
a waffle
Oh,
stomper.
There's images.
There's a big difference. It's like Nova Scotia.
I mean, I'm a
Why do
mom.
they call it a
I'm
waffle?
a mom, and I've had a baby poop in the tub, and you just can't but you don't push it down the drain.
I had a
That's
great
what I
Dane poop
said,
in the tub
baby.
before, and that was a mess.
How many people support pissing in the sink? Can you ask
All
them?
right. Now put a P in the chat. A P in the chat if you support, or you would yourself piss
Sink
in a
pee.
sink.
Peas
in the chat.
A peas
I
in
think
the
you're
chat.
gonna not see a lot of
Peas in
P's,
the chat.
Marshall.
Hold on, it's coming.
I don't see a single P.
Why'd you block all the people that said pee?
Nope, no one's saying P.
Pee, pee,
Double, three.
pee, pee,
Or big deal.
pee.
4, 5.
There's a bunch of peas.
Six.
Pee, 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 pee. Bunch of peas. We do it.
All right, why don't you go find these people and be with them?
People.
Pee-
Find your
He's
people.
literally treating you like
Marshall.
There's so many peas.
Peas unite.
But
Oh my
we're
God,
seeing a
I'm
lot
so-
of F's too.
Goodbye, P.
I win.
No, you don't win.
Now I'm
Hardly.
gonna piss on
This
the
is
sink.
not
not
make you a
SimpCast.
winner.
This is not
Hey, guess
over.
what? I gotta pee right now.
Why don't you
Wow.
piss off?
And I'm not
You're
going in this
disgusting.
one. I'm not going in this one. And there's
You
three
don't
others.
even care what we think.
There's
or
only
feel.
2 other
I was gonna
bathrooms.
say there's 3 others.
There's only 2.
I've only
Oh,
played
he's
one.
gonna pee in your tub.
Ew, don't pee in the bathtub.
And if you pee in mine, you're gonna get electrocuted because I left my hairdryer plugged in.
Actually, you know what? Let him do that.
Do it.
That's a good
Fine.
call. Go
Yeah,
to the
go
second
ahead and
bathroom.
do that.
Do it. Kill Marshall. Kill Marshall. Kill yourself. Kill yourself. Kill yourself.
Kill yourself.
More
Adam Young says, I mean, he was pissing over the wall. Autocorrect.
over the
He
wall.
said passing.
Oh, passing.
Yeah.
David Carpenter. Gino peed in a bottle and poured it on Aaron's driveway.
That's true, but that's outside. And also, I didn't know him
Yeah,
at
but
that
he
point.
peed in a bottle in a car.
right.
Outside.
It's his own car, and I wasn't sitting there.
I'm just saying.
Not
It's
even
true.
grunts
It's
would pee in
disgusting.
the
You're
sink,
right. No,
and
it's
anyone
disgusting.
caught would have gotten a beatdown. Interesting.
I just didn't like how he was doubling down.
And by the way, we forgot to tease this earlier, but there will be a hot tub stream at the end of this show. We have a hot tub right outside. It is very dangerous because as soon as any water splashes outside of that hot tub, it turns to ice almost
Instantly.
immediately.
Mhm.
It's fucking ice.
It's basically the Titanic.
It is basically the Titanic.
And
Gino's pants froze.
And we
They froze solid.
They froze solid. They were like,
the argument I heard last night went from peeing in a sink to my pants were frozen.
I
Baby,
didn't even-
my pants are frozen.
I know.
But you don't understand.
Anna's hair looks so good.
That's
Can we
so
just take a
cute.
moment? Can we take a moment and like,
Anna,
holy
did
shit!
you get a blowout?
I'm bask in this. Wow.
No, I did it
That's
earlier.
very
I had
fair.
to
You did
leave
this
the house
yourself? How?
with a wand.
How? What kind of a wand?
Oh.
A Hitachi magic wand?
Ooh.
No, the one that you get at Target.
so
That's like
Is it a
this big.
Dyson?
She's so cute.
No,
You got that
no,
Dyson
it's
money?
the cheap. It's the cheap $30 one that you get from Target. That's like
Chi?
pink and black.
You got a Chi?
No.
Cheese the best. Yeah.
Cheese expensive.
I just got a
It's cheap.
Lagrange.
The cheap, extremely cheap $30 wand that
With
you
the
get at
cheese.
Target.
Oh.
Like what a baby chick says.
Cheap. This is like a skanky
Well,
version
it's
of
working
The
for
View.
you. What's that?
Thank you.
RMG says this is like a skanky version of The View.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, we'll take that as a
Thank you.
compliment.
We'll take it.
Thank you.
I wonder which one I am.
Russell Hall says, I don't normally pee in the sink, but I'll die on a hill for your right to pee in someone else's sink. Just don't do it at my house.
Okay.
I don't like
See?
that. Russell Hall is just contrarian on purpose.
That's fine.
Also, it's worth mentioning that peeing in a sink is not as gross as peeing in a hot tub or a public pool. Are you kidding me, Russell? More people are peeing in pools and hot tubs and showers.
Here's another thing.
Than in
So
sinks.
this is a joke about me. So when I was a kid and we would go to the town pool, if like, you know, the girls that were like really mean to me, I would swim right next to them and pee next to them.
And that,
yes.
Well, I will do that to Marshall in the hot tub.
I do that to
later.
Marshall when we go anywhere.
Exactly.
And I will be getting out before any of this happens.
You told me to pee in the hot tub on
I did.
Friday.
But Gigi, would you do a scene with someone that's peeing on you?
Yes.
But peeing
Well, you know
in a
what
body
gross
of water
me
is
is?
not
But
okay.
peeing in a body of water. We've all done it. Whatever. But peeing on me, like I'm prepared for it.
She
I'm
consented to it
like
as well.
I'm
Yeah,
knowing about
true.
it. I think the peeing in the sink thing feel like almost like a sense of violation.
You do
Because
feel it's a violation.
like I have personal items. I wash like that's the only bathroom I've used since I've been here. And
Yeah.
I
yes.
brushed my teeth, I've washed my hands, I've washed my face. Like everything
Mm-hmm.
I've done has been in that bathroom solo. So
Yeah.
if I had known, I would have just used
I
the
feel
shower.
violated.
You could have come down to Casa de Bisconti Thompson and nobody would have pissed in any sink or.
But you probably already
Yeah,
did
they're
that.
in the basement.
Come on, let's be real.
He did do towels.
See our hair in the basement. Anna
What?
always looks great. Says Papa Ooze.
Thank you.
How do y'all feel about swim up bars? Because I have an opinion.
I love that. I think
Okay.
everyone pees at them.
However,
It's just
a cesspool.
You are.
of
There
piss.
is no possibility. Do you ever see anybody ever leave
Nope,
a
never.
swim up
Nope.
bar to go
Why
to the restroom?
would you?
Because you're sitting there just pissing away.
Yeah, but
Piss
those
the night
hotel
away.
pools are
Takes a
just
whiskey
like
drink. Takes a vodka
filled
drink.
with
They're chlorine.
It's like
bombs.
that's better even than. Yeah, like the swim up bar guy that stays there for 6 hours, never leaves.
So would you participate in a swim up bar?
Never, no.
What?
because
Absolutely.
I have a bad.
Yes,
my
yes,
dad
I
always
do.
told
I
me
would
never
live
go
at
to a
one.
swim up bar because everybody's just sitting there pissing. Which
But
is
it gets
true.
diluted through a huge amount of water.
That doesn't bother me at all. I just don't want anybody looking at me like that's swim up bar girl. You know, what I mean?
Everyone does
bar
it.
girl.
The last time, the
last
first and
time-
only time we went to Mexico, there was a swim up bar, and it was awesome. There were
Marshall
like
must have been in heaven.
There were like 400 people in the pool. Not
Yeah.
once did a person
You're
get
right.
out to go to the
He's
bathroom.
like itching.
It's
He's
not
like,
just
"Find a
you.
sink,
It's
true."
just everybody.
And yeah, and we love pissing a body.
And
of
you're
water.
doing like, you know, if you're doing that all inclusive thing, like you're just getting drink after drink after drink.
Yeah.
So
Right.
everyone's got to pee.
Just think it's worse at the swim up bar. Just
There was
for
a
some
baby.
reason.
There was a baby in the pool.
There was a baby at the
Pooped
bar.
in its diaper.
Then they had to close
That
the
baby
pool
is
down.
pooping into
Well,
the
It
pool.
pooped in its diaper.
This
not
episode
in
is
the
a
I have an
pisser.
issue
Wow,
with.
Frank. He's sending this from the safety of upstairs.
Wow. I like that he paid you.
Okay, I'll leave now. Yeah, we don't. He's like, I'm going to expect that $5 back later. Dan
You have to
Heelan,
work for it.
Romans used to brush their teeth with pee. Consider Marshall as a sophisticated Roman.
Their own pee
I
or
don't
someone
think-
else's?
He's got the
I
nose
think
for
this
it.
is fact check wrong, Dan.
I think he's got the nose for it.
I want to watch Marshall change a diaper.
Bryce
Ew.
Wilson, there are times in life where you have to give up on changing a man's bad habits. This is not one of those times. I agree with that, Bryce. That's
What if
all.
you can't change it?
Then you either have to accept it or move on.
Uh-oh.
RMG,
You have
how
a
many
choice.
BJs did you give Aunt to get on compound? Are you talking to me?
I'm
Because
sure.
I think all of us have been on compound.
We have. And I know I personally have not given one.
I have not.
No, I have not.
I know what he wants to hear. He's like, oh, yeah, of course.
It happened at Sullivan.
All of us at the same time.
Cradling your old balls.
Finger in the hiney. Finger
Yeah.
in the
Oh,
hiney.
don't forget the frosting.
Depending on who
Are you
you
happy
ask,
now?
I've given him many.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, there you go.
Do you get that a lot, Anna? Do people say, oh, that you've blown someone to get where you are?
No, because I mean, I kind of do everything independently. so nobody can really say that.
Must be nice.
I have blown people too.
Respect. It must be nice.
But not to get anywhere.
Just Frank. Oh, I know him. To clarify, I don't pee in pools, sinks, hot tubs, or what?
Oh,
There
you
you go,
got
Frank.
yourself a good
You're
one.
hearing.
Why are you so pure?
Visconti wouldn't either.
Again, there's no way to even fact check that. Like, I just have to take his word for it.
Shower with and everything.
Patrick, sink peeing at a crowded bar is last resort only.
Last resort, sure. Fine.
That was
at a bar.
That's my favorite hotel.
Fine.
The last resort. Ghost Crusaders, pee in the sink messes up the pipes in the sink. They aren't meant the same as a waistline. It also ends up smelling your bath. This is my chief concern. Is
Does
the
your
pee
bathroom
smell.
No, absolutely not.
Do you have a pee smelling sink at home?
No.
My sink pisser boyfriend, our bathroom it wasn't ours. He squatted with me, but it didn't smell either. However, still gross. Still not right. Still not good.
I'm not saying it's wrong.
But
or
no,
it's
it didn't smell.
Or that you're wrong. I'm just saying. Our bathroom does not stink.
No, that was the question.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not asking
I
for-
was,
yeah.
it did not smell.
Because they are different than a waste pipe.
La
so
Jolman.
they're not meant for the
Chlorinated
same
water
thing.
has no smell. The smell is from chloramines, which is made from the pee and other contaminants.
Uh-oh.
Well, got a doctor in the house.
Thank you for that brilliant answer.
Russell, never trust anyone who doesn't pee in the shower. I always pee in the shower.
I pee in the shower early. I do it early. I do it often.
Why would you not pee in the shower?
The minute
You're
the water
right
hits me,
there.
I feel
It's
like
almost like Pavlovian.
It is.
Like the second
Literally,
the water
our
hits me,
tortoise,
I have to.
our
I have
land
to go.
tortoise, we have to put in a bath every day. It's literally to encourage pissing and shitting. Like the tortoise goes, "Oh, I'm in a warm little bath," and that's good. Like they tell you to do that, so it's obviously natural to pee in the water.
Well, when I had little ones and they were like, if they hadn't gone in a while, like you do that, like because it, it's like
It softens their
your-
butthole.
It's a whole different.
It relaxes.
Yeah. Russell Hall, just so you know, I went and pissed in the sink, not because I wanted to, but because I can, and also fork you. Men don't sit and tinkle.
Some do. Well, why can't you stand and tinkle and then clean up after yourself?
There's toilet paper.
That's
It works
all.
the same.
Yeah. My God.
You are gorgeous. You can find a non-sink peer.
Yes.
Wow, Lindsay has a
We love Marshall, though. We do love him.
Marshall's got a lot of other. Oh my God, it's Frankie! Frankie, I have a very important.
I'm doing great so far.
Oh,
And
good.
if you're here with the
Happy-
train outside my area right now, and Gigi, doing great so far. Hi, Gigi. Hi, Chrissy.
Hi, baby. I love you, Frankie. I miss
I'm doing
you.
great so far.
I'm doing great too. It's good to see you.
Frankie, listen to me
Hope
very
you guys have a
closely.
great weekend and things like this. And I was talking to Chino Piscati in the hot water show and things like this.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Frankie, listen to me very closely. Would you ever, or have you ever, peed in a sink?
And did you hear about this? It's been raining in my area right now. That means that
Is
That's
that
a
guilty
yes.
by omission?
That's a yes. He went. Anyway, the weather.
Frankie, have you ever peed in a sink?
Yes or no?
Yes or
that
no?
means. And I like pizzas, Chinese food, things like this. I like steaks.
You don't want pizza or
He's
Chinese.
being obtuse. Frankie, you know when
Pizza
you
and
pee?
steaks.
You know when you pee? You go to the bathroom,
Urinate.
you poop or you pee? Have you ever
Yeah.
peed? Have you ever peed into a sink?
Where you wash your hands.
What?
Have you? I can't crack
Yeah.
this nut.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh no. Why?
You know better.
Because he's tall. He's like over 6
He
feet
is
tall.
But so is Marshall.
Maybe this is a tall man thing,
Right?
Maybe
Yeah,
I-
I'm
you can hear
not
it.
excusing the behavior, but it seems to be tall people. that
because
do
your
it.
dick is more at sink height.
That's what Marshall says.
Yes. And he's also conserving water.
Hi, Dad.
But you're
I'm
right.
doing great so
I
far.
get it.
I think Keanu would be okay
I think
if it
Frankie-
just said I enjoyed being in
Wow.
a sink.
I can't
and he
believe
didn't
you
come up
said,
with
yeah,
the
I'm
I
tall
can't
and I
believe
hate
he
cleaning up
pees
the
in
mess
the
when I splash.
Shut.
Yes. Then fine.
If he didn't try to say I'm conserving water, I think it's yeah.
Right, I
like you're
can't
insulting.
back down.
he
Don't
thinks
try and
that
tell
it's
me
like,
that you're
that's gonna
conserving
sway
water.
you.
Like you're not.
Making it better.
And
Frankie,
also-
what's the temperature in Canada right
Oh,
now?
yeah, see you right now.
What's the temperature right now? Uh-oh, he's gone. Wow, look at him playing hard to get
He
with
got
us.
scared.
Maybe he'll come back.
Frankie didn't
Wait,
say
is it
hi to
because
me.
we maybe outed
We have
his sink peek?
He
He
left.
left. He left.
Anyway.
He left. This is the first time he's ever left our stream.
No, I'll say hi.
No, he's never. This has never happened before.
Frankie!
He's gone.
Frankie!
I'm sorry.
I'm
I feel like he does that
concerned.
every time he comes on.
I don't know. Maybe he's busy on Sundays.
He looked like he was out and about.
If Frankie comes, he's at Dooley's, he said. If
He is
Frankie
at
comes back,
Dooley's.
we'll just scream, Biscotti at the top of our
Did I
lungs
make him
until he
uncomfortable with that sink peeing question?
Yeah, maybe.
You caught him.
I think
Sure,
he's
he'll be fine.
But Frankie lives alone. He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
He does.
He does?
I think so.
He lives with his parents.
I think it was his parents.
PP Man's back.
Creepy boy.
Look at that antagonistic face.
Look at
I
that
know.
stupid
He's really
shirt.
reveling in this.
That's what was so
Look at his fingers typing
frustrating.
faster
Enjoying this.
than he could possibly.
I told you. It's very frustrating.
Oh my god. Then
Yes.
yeah, play
Oh,
it.
no.
Send it
It's
to
a
me.
late night stream.
Are you kidding?
No, you peed in the
Marshall
toilet.
said he has a clip of me
Yes, you
pissing in
did.
the sink at
Not
Content
very
House
good.
#1, which was well over a year ago.
That was a year ago.
Can you give me seltzer water?
Yes, can I have a water?
This is not okay, Anna.
Anna, enjoy your clean sink.
Yeah, it must be nice to have an unpissed
I have to
sink.
go home and ask like other people now. I'm baffled.
No,
Literally every liquid sound I hear, I
those just
picture
regular
Marshall
seltzers?
pissing in a sink.
Marsh, are those regular seltzers?
Yes.
May I have one?
You want
Yes.
regular?
Yeah, that's fine.
We got
I don't
regular,
care.
we got lemon, we
I'm
got
just
everything.
thirsty.
Let me just empty it.
I only brought plain down here.
That's
'cause
fine.
I don't
I'm
like
just
the
like
lemon.
parched.
You're like a plain seltzer supremacist, Lindsay.
I
Thank
am.
you, my dear.
It's the best kind.
Did you wash your hands?
No.
I'm just teasing.
I did.
I'm not.
You definitely didn't.
Russell
That's it.
Hall, firstly,
Okay.
sink drains are a waste pipe. Secondly, pee is liquid waste,
Wrong.
so it's not going to hurt your drain. Sink
why
drains
would-
and toilets both have
Why would
traps.
pee hurt a drain? Give me a break.
Well,
It
it's-
shouldn't,
It's gray
yeah.
water and it's sewage. There is a difference.
Okay.
Gold Coast, I had a female friend almost peed in my closet. Also had a guy friend
What'd you do to her?
when drunk used to pee
Was
out
she
the
locked
window
in there?
when he was
For a
peeing
window.
in the bathroom. This is crazy. Someone peed out the window
You
instead
locked
of the
her in there.
bathroom.
Was it Marshall?
Out the window.
She was locked in the closet. That's why she had to pee in there.
Okay,
Like,
R.
if you don't
Kelly.
let her out, she doesn't have a choice.
No, I feel like if someone was in the bathroom and you're like, I guess I have to pee somewhere else.
I didn't wear underwear with my prom dress.
Ew.
I peed in the street in my prom dress. But
I
that
don't
was
wear
fine.
underwear.
That's
Yeah.
called public urination. That's
Exactly.
fine.
Right.
I don't wear underwear with anything.
I barely wear underwear.
You know, I didn't realize.
I'm trying since I'm 30. I'm trying to be like an adult now and like wear it, but I don't
See,
like
I went
it.
backwards. The older I get, the less I wear them.
I never did.
Anna, do you wear underwear?
Yes.
Do you wear a bra?
No.
Not all the. If I have to leave
Not
the house,
really?
maybe. But like when I'm wearing stuff like this, you can't tell. So
No bra
Gigi
game.
and Keanu don't wear bras.
I don't wear bras.
No breast prisons.
Or socks.
No
or
bras.
socks.
I would feel so crazy not wearing a bra. I would feel so vulnerable.
No, if I had like
hate it.
actual boobs, like then I guess I
Yeah.
would wear one. But
It
I,
depends on
I
my
didn't wear
shirt.
one to Comic-Con, and it was really, really, really cold. And so there's like a photo of me on Twitter, and I was like, "Oh dear Lord, I wish that wasn't out there. I wish I would have worn one."
Which Comic-Con?
LA.
Oh, so recently?
Yeah,
It happens.
yeah.
it's fine.
I just don't. I don't know if I'm not wearing a bra, my boobs kind of go down to another level. They kind of
Yeah.
they become part of my
Yeah.
stomach, basically.
Right. If you want some like lift and like
Yeah.
they look fantastic. I feel like there's no need, and I like a crop top with nothing. There's nothing here.
But that's cute.
Why
You
would
can't
I wear
wear
a bra?
You
If
can't,
I
but
didn't
you
wear a
should-
bra.
or
If
should
I didn't
you
have implants,
wear a
that's
bra
what I
with
would do.
that. with
And
that
if
top.
I had implants, that's what I would wear.
If I didn't, like before I had them.
If I had implants, I wouldn't even be here.
I just don't wear a bra and I don't give a fuck.
No, it don't matter.
My nipples are always hard. So I wear
They
bras.
are.
Mine are
Always hard.
perpetually.
Why are your nipples always hard? Is it a birth defect, or
I don't
in
know.
fact, it
They
has
say
constant,
if you're
all the
engaging in an exciting conversation, it doesn't even have to be sexual. But I read somewhere that if you're engaging in an exciting or an intriguing conversation, it showed. Like, and that's part
Like,
of the reason.
wow, Bitcoin.
I could just
Yeah,
be
yeah, yeah.
brushing my teeth though, and my nipples are hard. Like it doesn't matter what.
And I'm always
doing.
freezing.
Wow.
That's
All
exciting.
the time.
Apparently, Lindsay gets excited.
Mine are always
She's like-
soft and ambivalent. Like it takes a lot for them to be like, huh? What? Like they're always they're sleepy and they're fucking like, what? Huh?
We're like, girls, wake up.
Yeah.
Play with them more.
Like they're like,
You gotta,
what? Like
like,
they're always
tweak them a
late for
little
class. Like what?
Wake up, sleepy. Wake up, girls.
What's happening?
Play with them more.
Play with my boobs more? That's
Your
the-
no, just your nipples.
You gotta tweak them.
I don't know. Sometimes
Does
they're
Frank
too
play with
sensitive.
them?
He does.
Do they get hard then?
Of course. Yeah, they do get hard then.
Okay. Well, then just do that more, and they'll learn to wake up faster.
You think my tits, my nipples need to learn how to get hard more?
I do. I think
They've
it's a learned
unlearned
behavior.
it?
It's a learned behavior.
Isn't that their one job? One of two jobs?
Yes. It's one out of two jobs. They
So
have,
my nips
they're
are
a
just getting
slow learner.
lazy.
They're a slow learner.
You're telling me they're getting lazy.
They are. So you have to retrain.
I got
them.
lazy nipples.
Lazy
RMG.
nips.
Chrissy, why did you ruin those people Christmases? Because
she pissed in the sink.
I pissed in the sink. Russell Hall, bras keep you from getting soggy down the road. I actually heard it's the opposite is true, that the less you wear
Right.
bras, the perkier you
Because your muscles learn to uphold
titty
them.
muscles.
They don't rely on the bra so much.
Freedom.
Chrissy
Russell-
Mayr's boobs have something to say.
I would
Gross.
wear a bra if I felt comfortable in one. I just don't have any.
It depends on my
so-
shirt. It depends on my shirt. Like
Oh,
if I'm
I
wearing
know.
a blouse or
Did
something.
you know? I don't
and
know
you're
if it's
gonna-
true or not.
And I like to nip out.
Apparently,
like to
Jeffrey
nip
Dahmer peed in sinks.
Uh-oh. Ted Bundy too.
La Jam and Ambivalent Nips is a good girl band name.
Ambivalent Nips.
I think
When
that's
I
another
go
good
up
porn
and
name.
I shut my stuff, Shane Ogden. $2. Hi,
You guys
Gino.
want that? Do you want that open now?
Let's open it. Yeah. Hunter Stevens, how many Chrissies does it take to change a light bulb? Just one. But she lights up the room all by herself without having to change a thing. Thank you, Hunter. Hunter doesn't care what my nipples are doing.
We like your warm nipples
Thank you,
that don't want to wake up. 'cause
Your
they're
drowsy ones.
I have drowsy,
Your
sleepy
drowsy-
nipples. Lazy
Sleepy
nipples.
That's okay. We love
Dan
them.
Halen, Marshall, sounds like you're in trouble.
Oh.
Heyo. The arranged lunatic. I'm a lot of things. A sink pisser isn't one of them.
We thought this chat was going to go the exact same, the exact opposite way, didn't we? Like all the dudes
Yeah.
were like, yeah, we all piss in
We
sinks.
thought people would be on Marshall's side, although we did see a lot of peas in the chat.
A peas in the chat. Peas
But
in the
there's
chat.
also a lot of
Peas.
trolls in the chat.
A lot of what's in the chat?
Trolls.
F's, yeah, slag. Any videos being made over there tonight? Oh yeah, there are lots
God.
and lots.
Don't do that.
Oh,
see, just put the. I did. I just put
Oh.
the headlining day in Pasadena.
I'm so glad he walked away.
Anna,
He's going to have to clean up some
booty.
spillage
He
now.
got your
and you-
booty.
Anna, I'm gonna
gonna
be in
have
your
to
neck of
have
the
mine.
woods.
Don't worry.
I'm gonna be in your
Oh,
neck of the
Pasadena?
woods.
Says like this too. We could literally
Yes.
twin tomorrow.
I'm gonna
You have
be
some of these?
at the sanctuary. It's actually let's see, the Sunset Lodge in Fair Oaks, Pasadena, on February 23rd. I think it's a Thursday.
Okay.
Part of this show, the proceeds are going to the Mises Caucus of California. Always happy to support the libertarians.
Thank you.
But yeah, tickets they just went on sale now, February 23rd for Pasadena, Sunset Lodge. I think it's an Elks Lodge, which is more my speed.
Cool.
Buck,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
Lila
awesome.
Hart will be opening.
Thank you, baby.
Gonna be fun.
Fun, 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 fun.
Tickets
Do-do-do.
are now on sale.
When you get back from your trip, we're gonna have to talk about you coming
About
to
what?
San Diego here. Huh?
That sounds serious.
I am. I'm going to San Diego the 24th and 25th.
Of February? Yeah? Or
Yeah.
January? Okay, yeah. So,
February.
oh my God, you're going like up here and then all the way down there. That's gonna
What
be
is
a
it,
drive,
only-
man.
Is it only 3.5 hours? I Googled it.
Yeah. Did you rent a car or do you need a chauffeur?
Not yet. No, I'm not really at chauffeur level yet. I'm going to be probably renting a car or taking a Greyhound bus if I can.
No, I mean, I'll drive you.
What? That's crazy. Only if you have
We'll
nothing else
talk
to
when you're
do.
not- when you get back from your Poconos
Tea
trip, we
trip?
can talk.
Did he give you one?
All right, cheers.
I have a drink though.
Did you not want one?
You're supposed to drink what we're drinking, Keanu, or else
He took
this
the
spell
glass
doesn't
away.
work.
He's mad because I got
Buzz
out of the thing. It's okay.
Hey!
I, we can't drink that.
Hell!
Nina.
Nina, Las Vegas. Cheers.
Cheers. Chin done.
Cheers.
Chin done. To the good
Girl.
girl.
This guy gets it.
What's
Are you playing
up?
footsie with me?
Nina, how do you feel about pissing in the sink?
Oh my god, I have thoughts. First of
You do?
all, I'm shaming that dude. No. Marshall, I'm sorry, but your girlfriend can do better. I don't care how long you've been together. Fuck no. Like, no, man. No. And also, I'm also going to judge all of you ladies because fucking white people, man, like who's peeing in the shower? That's disgusting.
What? Wow.
Wow.
Okay,
Gross,
and
man.
I will hear your
Kiki wants
opinion.
some.
I didn't need any. If you took, oh god.
I had to come in and add some diversity
Hold
to this
on.
panel
Wait,
because
Nina,
white
I
people
pee
are
in the
gross.
shower.
Yeah, but you're gross, Chrissy. White people, man, I'm telling you.
I'm
Like,
not
okay.
gross.
Wow.
Yes,
wait,
you
what is
are.
she?
That's disgusting. Anna, do you pee in the shower?
No, I'm like very like because I'm like what?
Oh, come on.
There we
I guess
go.
we're still
On
on
like
here,
my
ladies.
legs or my feet
Here's
or
the
like
cheers
in
in
the shower. Are you
Peeing in the shower only.
You go at the beginning of the shower. And then
no,
wash it
you
all off of
go you sit
But
on
you
the
go at the
toilet
end
and you
of the
go and then you get in the
shower.
shower.
Frankie! Tell Visconti.
I'm doing great so far.
Gino, get Gino.
Minimum loads.
Visconti.
Wow, I can't believe that you're judging me for being a shower
And you know what?
I
Now
had
I'm
to.
so-
I'm sorry. I love you to death, but my God, I think it's a cultural thing because in the Middle East, we not only do not pee in the shower, we actually wash ourselves after we go to the bathroom. Like it's
like
it's
a
like a
bidet
middle,
and stuff.
yeah,
like
it's a
we
Middle
are.
Eastern
But in
thing.
the
You
Middle
have
East,
to.
you're all so used to shitting in a hole in the yard.
Because squatting is better for you than sitting. You don't do
Hey,
that.
Frankie.
You have to wash yourself
I'm gonna go
afterwards.
pee in the sink, guys. Do that.
Hey, Gigi, I'm doing great so far.
I just stopped. I didn't mean to interrupt. I just stopped. Frankie, where are you going to be tomorrow? 2:00.
I'm doing great so far. In Hot Water Show. It's on Monday, Thursday afternoons.
Frankie, Gigi, Keanu, or Chrissy?
Gigi.
Watch it. Oh, shit. Yeah. Hey, Frankie, what's your favorite new segment on In Hot Water?
Pet of the day.
Why? What's it about?
Frankie, we show fans of In Hot Water send in pictures of their pets.
Shooting their pets in the head with a gun.
All right, I'm going to get out of here. Frankie, I'm going to get out of the way of these beautiful girls and funny girls.
Where did our girl go?
I don't know. I just wanted to say hi to you. I'll see you tomorrow, Frankie. Hope you had a great weekend, buddy. I love you, man.
Should meet Hubbled.
Wow.
We're missing a man. We're a man short.
Frankie, are you getting recognized a lot at a dually?
Chrissy, I'm doing great as well.
He's doing great as well.
She's back.
All right, I love it.
Peed in the sink. Peed in the sink. I peed in the sink. Peed in the sink.
Wait, okay, and now let me ask one more question. Chrissy, did I hear right? Did he actually say that he pees in the kitchen sink?
He did.
He
But
did
now
say
I
that.
feel like he did that out of spite. I feel like he did that out of spite, not out of convenience.
What was the question?
That he actually pees in the kitchen
Marshall,
sink.
did you pee in the kitchen sink?
Let's go to shenanigans.
No, I don't think he did. Okay.
What bar is Frankie at?
Bar.
Shenanigans.
Frankie. Frankie, what bar are you at? Are you at Dooley's?
The chill zone.
Frankie. Look at Frankie. Oh my God!
Dance, Frankie, dance.
Frankie, do it again. Do it again. Dance,
Get it.
Do it again, Frankie.
Frankie, go. Dance.
Do it again.
Is this one of your fans?
Who is this guy?
Is this a fan of yours, Frankie?
Ask him if it's just
Frankie, who is that? Frankie, ask him if he pees in the sink.
He pees.
He won't do it.
Can he hear us? He's just smiling. Hi, Frankie.
Hi, Frankie.
Aw.
Hi, Lou.
Hi,
Frankie.
Frankie.
Frankie,
No, great.
Anna,
What's up?
Nina.
Hi,
Okay,
Chrissy.
Anna.
Hi,
If
Gigi.
you had to pick Anna, Nina,
Hi, Nina. Hi, Star Wars Girl.
Gigi, Lindsay, or
Nina, I'm doing
Keanu,
great so
who
far.
would you
Hi,
pick?
Star Wars Girl.
Can't pick.
I picked Gigi.
Oh,
Wow.
Thank you, Frankie. I love you, baby.
All right, if you had to pick Anna or Nina, who would you pick? Anna or Nina?
Wow.
That's what I
Thank you, Frankie. That's so sweet.
I know.
Holy shit. There's a lot happening.
Lots.
Frankie is the GOAT from the BYB podcast.
Back our boys.
Yeah.
People are
He's the
saying
goat.
Frankie's saving the show.
Wow.
Well, screw them.
Russell, was Gina wearing an ass to mouth do-rag?
Yes,
It's
ass.
It's a
toe
toe
mouth.
Yes, toe mouth.
Dude,
toe mouth.
if you
Ass
guys
toe
don't
mouth.
own and play loaded questions with your friends, you're missing out on laughing until you cry.
And
What is
finding
it
out
called?
a lot about them.
Loaded questions, and you have to play with people who are a little bit racist, or else it's not even worth your time. I literally laughed so hard I laughed my makeup off.
Are you
really
calling
cried.
us racist?
I cried.
Is it-
No, I
is
mean
it like a
racist
card
in terms
game?
of being a real person.
It's a board game, yeah.
It's
It's
like
a board
apples
game.
to apples, but you write in whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so
Oh, I'm getting
amazing.
this game. Okay, what is
So
it called
funny.
again? One more time.
Loaded questions.
Loaded
Questions.
Hi,
getting
Frankie.
The game just becomes about making your friends laugh.
bye, Frankie.
Oh, Frankie's fucking popular tonight.
Frankie had to go tend to his fans.
It's so funny.
He's
Like,
like blossomed.
And then trends start to form among the answers.
And
then
inside jokes.
it's about
and
calling back the same answers.
hijinks ensue.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Oh, I'm getting this game like right
It's
now.
incredible.
It has to happen.
It's so good. Like, what was some of the best answers?
Oh my god.
Frank's
Scooby-Doo.
Frank's hog of a cock was
Scooby-Doo-ba-doo.
a repeating answer.
Gooba
Oh,
dooby doo.
yeah. It was what's your favorite underwater creature? And it was Scuba Dooby Doo.
That was so cute.
It's not gonna be funny to you guys.
No. Had to be there.
It's too
You
highbrow.
had to be there.
ATM. Ass toes mouth.
Ass toes mouth.
Russell Hall, just the mere thought of a bidet fills Anna with murderous rage.
Why?
Because Nina, it's not a Christmas present. Like
Someone
that's not
gave you a
something
bidet
you
for
get
Christmas?
somebody for Christmas.
Who's
Anna,
like,
someone
like
gave
when
you
you-
a bidet for Christmas?
Well, okay, so Peaches' family, all the adults, what we all agreed on, or what they agreed on before I joined the family, was that all the
You joined
adults
the
buy
family?
all the kids Christmas presents, and then the adults do white elephant, and so that way you spend, however much the limit is.
Wait, why
And
are
you-
there no elephants of color?
because they can't afford these kind of Christmas presents.
Because you have a good family.
Oh,
Because you have a good family.
damn.
I
Anna's
don't know.
racist.
That was my attempt at a bad joke.
No, that was hilarious, Anna. I got it.
Well, no, so the limit is $200, right? And so each adult spends $200, and you're not supposed to do gift cards. And so we set up all the presents, and then you do the white elephant thing. And every year I'm like, I should just pick my own present because I always get something that I don't like. And I don't know, there was this one that was wrapped and it looked really cool. And so I was like, oh, I want to know what's in here. So I got it. And it was a fucking bidet. And not only that, the limit, like the minimum that you have to spend is $200.
Wow.
It was only like $90. Like
A $90
Wait,
bidet.
maybe it was a bidet with a $100 bill taped inside.
No.
It's one that you put on your toilet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad put that on all of the.
More
all the
like sounds
toilets.
like a
It-
bidon.
Yeah,
That's
it-
weird.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Bidon.
nice to have.
No, it's a terrible fucking Christmas present.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah.
It's not really a Christmas
Why does anybody in your family care about the cleanliness of your asshole? Like, why is that something that's
Maybe it's
Why is
because
that a
they're
thing?
her family that they care about
Why
the
are they
cleanliness of
thinking
her
about
asshole.
your
No,
asshole?
they bought it for themselves, or like, oh, if we don't get something that we want, we'll take it, kind of thing. And then he even kind of like the family member that brought it. He's one of my sister-in-law. He's her son, so he's technically like an adult now. So, like, I should have known, but he was even like asking me about it because I think he knew that I didn't want it. And I think they were like trying to get me to give it back to them.
Wow. And
I'm
traded
just
for
like,
what?
I end up
Take
with
it out of principle.
$200.
I wouldn't mind that gift.
No.
What?
Well,
Cleanliness is next to godliness, isn't it?
I
No,
don't
it's-
know that
it's
as a
a-
Christmas
it's an
gift.
absolute
That's
terrible
like getting
gift.
somebody a vacuum for their Christmas, but it's a
Exactly.
vacuum for your asshole.
Brian that plugs in except for a Hitachi is not acceptable.
Brian McCarthy told me he was sending me a housewarming gift, and it was a squatty potty.
That's like $20.
I
First
know,
of all,
but
Anna,
it's shit involved.
What was the
which
gift
is
that you
odd,
got
but
for the white
He's
elephant?
thinking of you in
What
the
did you
background.
buy?
Alcohol and like
there was
board
like a
games.
camera in it at the
Alcohol
bottom.
board games.
Yeah, so I got like the new Settlers of Catan, Ticket to Ride, and then what's the one that we were kind of just talking about, the Cards Against Humanity with all the expansion packs, and then like Rum Chata because they all like Rum Chata.
Rum Chata is great. It's not as good as
I was like, you
Lord
can
of
have like a
Questions.
game night kind of thing, and I was like, I should just get it, take it back, you know, like take that present. But I don't know. I'm still bitter about it because one, it's a terrible present. Two, it's not even the limit, and I always get gypped. Like a few Christmases ago, it was different where it was like, you know, you pick the name, so you do Secret Santa, and the limit, the bare minimum that you have to spend is $40, and I got like a $30 gift card, and I was like,
Unbelievable. Anna, could you put vodka in the bidet and then like
of course
squirt
not.
it up your puss and get drunk?
What?
Oh my
Could you put vodka in the bidet and then like get drunk, like squirt it up your snatch?
Ew,
Like
no.
people
But
who,
have you tried?
Vodka
people who
tampons.
soak tampons
I
in
don't
vodka.
like vodka.
All right,
Well, you don't have to
gin,
taste
Neo,
it.
You don't
whatever,
have to
put
taste it.
Neo
You
in
don't have
your
to taste
bidet.
it. That's the
Yeah,
Vodka
taste it.
Neo. Vodka
Like 2 years
No,
later,
no.
ladies.
No,
Ladies and
I would get
gentlemen.
the expensive tequila that you were so distraught about.
Yes, you're Don Julio.
The Don Julio? Are you
1942,
kidding me?
baby.
How about a
No,
Don
no,
Julio
Nina.
bidet?
So when I first met Chrissy, I was drinking at the fancy hotel bar that she was staying at, and she's like, "Ooh, I'll have what you're having. It's really good." And I was like, "Well, I get the fancy tequila."
$500 later.
Yeah,
These
she
drinks
was
were
not
like
amused.
$20 or $30 each. I was like so sticker shocked. I was like, I'll have what Anna's having, and these were like $30 cocktails with this Don Julio. And I was like, and I was trying not to seem like a broke bitch. I was like, that's fine.
Don Julio.
Oh man,
But it was
Don
really,
Julio's
they
the
were
best.
delicious. I just wasn't prepared to have a mortgage payment for a
Well, I
cocktail.
was on vacation, so it was like the fancy drink, you know.
No, it
I
was
went to
very,
this
very
club
good.
and these really, really, really drunk Mexican chicks were like, "Come to a table," and I was like, "Okay." So I went over there, and then they had Don Julio, and they
Did they bring a sparkler?
You know what I would love?
No.
I would bring some drunk Mexicans back, and I'd be like, "Yeah, clean my fucking house."
Oh,
Chrissy,
what the fuck?
what? Come on!
That was awesome.
It could be worse.
Oh
They
man.
couldn't speak English.
Yeah, because I'm so drunk, I just like put a toilet brush in their hand and be like, "Yeah, like just push them towards the bathroom."
Jesus fucking
Following
Christ.
the trail of tequila.
Yeah,
Yes,
except
like,
it turns
no,
out to be
do
like a
whatever feels
fucking
natural.
yeah,
Do
except it
whatever
turns out
feels
to be a cartel Don's fucking girlfriend or side piece, and then you're
Oh my
fucked.
god, this is not rape. Like you cleaned my toilet, big deal. No one got hurt.
Until they hear you.
They'll be like, "Did you pee in the sink?"
Well, I know. Make sure they clean this fucking sink too, at least.
Make sure that faucet's squeaky.
Be like, "I necesita limpiar
El baño.
my baño."
At least if I know if I go to Lindsay and Marshall's house, I can pee in this toilet and it's clean.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
only she
Right.
uses it.
It's not getting any action.
Only she uses
True.
it.
You
know
should literally
this.
drink out of the toilet.
Literally.
We can wash our faces in their toilet.
Yeah.
And our teeth. Because we know that Marshall's not been near it.
I prefer you pee in the sink as opposed to him. I wouldn't mind.
I don't know
washing-
how that would
Thank
work.
you, Dave.
That'd be a thigh. That'd be some powerful thighs.
I'd
That'd be
have
a
to
good
like
squat.
No, I couldn't squat. I'd have to like boost
Just
myself
hop
up
up
onto
on
the
it.
sink. It's too tall.
Chrissy,
Hubba.
you could do that with a bottle of
I'd
Jose
just sit on
Cuervo
it,
at
I
Home
guess.
Depot. Much
Yeah.
cheaper. Yes, get some drunk Mexican guys and get them and just sort of like put them up on your roof and be like, "All right, do whatever feels natural." Bye.
Yeah.
Just leave some slats out.
Oh my god.
It could be worse.
They sound like they're moving furniture.
They're just bowling.
Excuse my Spanish. They're bowling.
Russell
downstairs.
Holmes,
It
don't
sounds
assume
like
where
it.
Anna might have taste buds. Russell, you don't know shit. You're
Mead's foot
obnoxious.
is their bowling pin.
La Joman. Russell Hall secretly peaches. He knows too much about Anna. Anna,
No,
do you think
Russell
Russell
Hall
Hall peaches?
has been following me and my channel for years. That's why he knows so much about me.
But what if it's peaches?
I love
I know Peaches is alt on here, so
Ooh.
I know it's not Peaches.
Hunter Vulcan, it is cold in the Poconos tonight. It's cold in CT. It's
is.
fucking. It was 19 degrees last night.
Yes, it was.
P froze
Sure was.
immediately.
My bangs froze.
My head froze.
All of our hair froze. Yeah.
Yeah.
What temperature is it there right now?
19 right now. Let's see.
What's the feel like?
Let's see. Weather.
Cold enough for your pee to freeze.
It is currently 23 degrees. Holy shit.
Yeah.
With the feel like 12.
In this fucking hot tub, did I say there's no mats or anything around?
No side
as
table.
As soon as it gets wet, it's like a fucking ice capades out there.
But what I don't
It's
understand
like a
about
frozen lake.
all these houses that we've rented with hot tubs, like put like something to hang your shit on.
There's
Because
no
it's
side
winter,
tables,
People
yeah.
want to use the hot tub in the winter, so you're wearing your coats, you're wearing your boots, and then it's just like on the ground.
Yeah.
And we're splashing.
It's like
all of our
somebody
stuff
just
together.
dropped that hot tub out of the
Froze
sky.
solid.
A coat
Gino's
rack.
pants were like
There should be a
stiff.
coat
They
rack.
were.
And
And
tables.
perhaps a path back to the home.
Yeah, that's not gravel.
That's not gravel.
Yeah, there are rocks
I'm gonna
outside.
write a strongly
I
worded
think they
email
hate
to the
us.
White
Mhm.
Star.
Mhm.
Yeah.
A strongly worded email because we would like the password too, please.
I'm just happy these people didn't Google me and prevent me from renting this house.
That's a good point.
I'm not Peaches. Number 1, too tall. Number 2, not tan enough. Number 3, not hairy enough. Number 4, not attracted to Cecil.
Oh, wow.
Russell.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Cecil's still a thing.
Bernita's Rebellion Braids, 10 out of 10. Thank you,
Thanks.
DK.
I can hear Gino's.
Congrats to Cecil for making it onto the Joe Rogan podcast.
Yes.
Joe Rogan, they were playing Alex's little snippet from DC when they were approaching the Ukraine protester. Well, the pro-Ukraine protester. So maybe he's just a tester. But he was like, oh, I want more money for the Ukraine. And then Don Terrace was like, shaking intensifies. And
It's
then,
so good.
then Cecil just came to the frame. Like, didn't have to, but did. It was funny. And then, but Joe Rogan was watching this clip on his show. And I was like, yeah, there's Cecil. He's like, where's Waldo?
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know
had to
that.
be there.
That's cool.
Let's see if I can find it.
Was
on
Cecil
the-
so happy when that happened?
Look at that baby.
I think it just happened
don't-
today. Nina, if you go on my Instagram story, I posted it on there.
Okay.
I did it too. Let me put it up.
And Alex Stein too.
And of course, Alex Stein.
Oh, my buddy. I love him.
Do you want me to share or you got it, Chrissy?
I got it.
Okay.
Congrats to Johnny Nut Band. See, here it is. He pulled up a little window, and then you can see there's little Cecil. He's holding Don Terrius's clothes. And I'm like, what? Where's your tote bag? And he's like, I'm not gay. I don't have a bag.
Oh my God.
I love
that's
Don
awesome.
Terrius's boobs.
I'm not at all jealous that Cecil got on Joe Rogan before me. Not at all. Totally fine with it. Totally cool.
One of my friends, I think, is going on Joe Rogan tomorrow.
Who?
He has like a channel where he talks about like where Atlantis used to be.
Ooh.
He was on it before. I need to talk to you about getting him on your show.
Yeah.
He sounds awesome.
I'm taking new people. Hunter Stevens, Chrissy's eyes and Lila's running shoes both make hearts race. Wow. You can tell he took a while to think of this.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Hunter. +5. Cool to booch. Since you guys are in the Poconos, you guys should go to Squatchin'.
Oh no.
You know, we were told to maybe go to Shenanigans.
I think he means like
I
Sasquatch
don't know.
hunting.
Oh,
Sasquatching.
You know, here's the thing: is I've already surrounded the house in popcorn because I told that it attracts deer. I haven't seen a single one, and I wasted a whole bag of popcorn.
When
on
we
that.
got in
We
on
saw one out
Friday,
the window, me and Gino.
on Friday there were
Yesterday.
8 when we got here.
Oh my god!
And you
I
missed
haven't
it
seen
because everyone
any.
was fucking late. And then yesterday when we went to get liquor, There were 5, and we missed them.
So
Come to my
I'm the
house.
common
I'll show you.
denominator. They don't want to be around me.
Come to my house. You
Okay.
can hang out with my dear.
All right.
I have Blanche and
Unless
Dorothy.
it's all nighttime now. Maybe they're out eating it now.
No, they're
laughing
gonna
at
be
us doing
sleeping.
middle
We'll
fingers.
find out.
They're
No,
gonna be
they
sleeping.
still walk around right now. Sometimes
so
when it rains,
annoyed.
they bed down.
That's
or if it's
part of the
super
reason
cold.
why I come out here is to see some fucking deer.
I want a bear.
Yeah,
That
I want
is
a
my
bear
goal
to get
for
out
the
on the
weekend.
porch.
Thank you, Brian.
Apparently, one ripped our shirts.
Cecil is a lot of
We didn't
things,
see it.
but gay isn't one of them. Thank you, Russell.
Do you think
do you
Cecil
know,
pees in the
Russell?
sink?
He would never. He's
Cecil's
a
not tall
gentleman.
Cecil's not tall.
He's also not tall enough. Yeah, no, his belly button would hit against the
That's
sink.
why I said no. I
He'd
didn't.
have to.
I mean no
He
harm by
would
the
have
comment.
to-
It's just the
He'd have
fact.
to set up a footstool and some phone books. to
He'd
do-
have to stand on a squatty potty. to
squatty
pee in
potty.
the sink.
Exactly.
Oh
You
my
would need
God.
a little. You would need a
We
little
would have to-
boost.
We would have to make a stancil adjustment.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like a
What if it's
Not
a kid
Stancil.
sink?
Cecil. Excuse me, Cecil.
But Stancil
Who
could
would-
be.
if
Cecil
you- would you-
is like the Stancil
Stancil
of
could be.
Anna's world.
Stancil, Cecil, same.
We have a Cecil. We just call
We
him
have a Cecil.
Stancil. Isn't that funny that their
His
names
name
are so
is
similar?
Jim Stencil.
Stencil.
How
I
funny
know.
is
I
that?
traveled with him. But I just
Wow.
messed up.
Potato,
But anyway,
potato.
potato. Either way, they both need a bench.
Right.
My point.
We could all just piss in toilets and call it a day. I feel.
I
Don't
think-
you
Could.
think?
We could.
I mean,
It's possible.
and in the perfect world,
Does anybody want to pee in a sink just for the feel?
Look, I've peed in a sink, but only it was because it was my room, my dorm, freshman year, Fairfield University. We lived in the dorms that the nuns used to live in. They were singles.
I would piss in a
It was
nun
the
sink.
first time in my life I had my own room because I always shared with my sister. And in this single dorm room was a little sink. And I would get roaringly drunk and just pee. But it was my own sink that only I used.
Right.
I would just sort of jump up on it. I'd be like, whoop, and then
I
I'd
have-
pee.
I suppose.
And then that would be it. And
Well,
so
I think-
no one else was using that sink but me.
Yeah.
and that's your
That's
business.
very different. Yeah.
That's a very different.
when
Is
we
it though?
But
Is
it's
it?
definitely different. So like we had to pee in the
I
sink.
also be
And maybe
washing
this
it
is
down.
where it started. When we lived years and years ago, when Hurricane Sandy hit, we lost all of our power and we didn't have water. All we had was gas. So we had like jugs of water, and like the toilet wouldn't flush even if you like put water in them because it was a tankless toilet. So we had to
Fancy.
pee in the sink.
Wow.
But it was like a pedestal sink.
it's
So
a
like I had
sad-
to like climb onto the side of the tub and like brace myself and squat over it because you couldn't like sit on it because it would have broken.
And Marshall was like beating
So
off. He's like,
maybe-
"Yes,
I do this all the
great."
time.
So
So
maybe
maybe
it's a
that's where it
PTSD.
started.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a PTSD.
Do you feel responsible?
No,
for-
I mean we had to.
She just
like,
had
what
to
are we
Hurricane
gonna
Sandy
do?
was responsible for
She's
it.
fucking Sandy.
She
That
just
bitch.
said she just had an epiphany though. You were
that
just
might have
like,
been,
that's
but
it.
that was like
10 years ago.
Epiphany is a great stripper name. Like, oh my god, I just had an epiphany last night.
We are coming up with
Epiphany?
names this
It's a good
weekend.
one,
I
actually.
had an epiphany. She came over my lap.
Hey,
Patrick T. Deer like salt, so pee pee in the same spot outside. No.
That's ammonia.
We'll get a salt lick next time.
That's ammonia.
Sure shot. Are you going to be performing in South Florida? Maybe the Improv in West Palm Beach. I'm half Mexican. I won't get drunk, so you can take advantage of me to housekeep where you're staying. Well, then what fun are you?
Oh my god.
Nothing in Florida yet, but I want to go back to Tampa. I want to go back to maybe to Miami. Oh, Frank.
Hi,
223 Pasadena, 224 and 225 San Diego, 47 Staten Island, 48 Morris Plains, New Jersey. Hopefully you're available.
Hell yeah, I'm available.
5556 Dallas, 89 Richmond, Virginia, 811 Houston. Thanks, Frank. I think hopefully these are on my website. If they're not, they will be.
by the way, Chrissy, did you do something different with your hair? Because it looks
I
so
washed
awesome.
it.
Yay! In the sink.
I washed it in the shower. No, I washed it. Well, first of all, I got it cut like a couple weeks
It
ago.
looks beautiful.
Layers.
It's
and
curly.
I bought
It's
this.
gorgeous.
I bought this spray that my lady told me to buy.
R and Co.
It looks so full and like you got
She
a lot
got
of
layers.
volume. It looks fantastic.
It does. Like I wanted to keep the length, but I wanted it to be like less Hermione Granger, so she just like cut a bunch of layers into it.
It looks
It's
so dope.
stunning.
And the curls really pop.
And this is just like air dry. This is literally nothing.
Wow.
I just sprayed and scrunched.
You look
Sprayed and
fantastic.
scrunched.
It's a good coconut air.
Everything's coming up Millhouse.
Millhouse.
Sure shot. Okay, fine. Lighthouse. Housework. Twist my arm.
Twist my arm.
Brian Kardashian. I hate when women use the men's bathroom at the clubs. Why? That's probably your best chance to get laid.
I know. No one's using the toilet, so in there.
Yeah.
Because they're farting the whole time. They're taking poops. They don't want women to hear it.
They don't want farts.
I'll bet.
Don't give us the stalls. You
Scott
can use the
says,
sinks in
I'm
urinals.
very happy the Giants won their first playoff game in 11 years.
Okay.
Giants. Hey, as long as nobody died suddenly on the field, it was a good game.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Flagrant. What's on Flagrant? My favorite comedian. And always with the beautiful
Do you want
ladies,
more?
Nina.
No, I'm
Did they ever deliver your package to you?
No.
It was in a facility down there forever. Hail to the chat and buy Chrissy's shirts. Buy Chrissy's shirts.
No, I haven't. I'm waiting for my rooting for Putin shirt. I'm waiting for my X-ray
more.
girl merch. But no, nothing yet. Very upset.
That's crazy.
I know. It's been like 3 months. It's been a while.
3 months.
Lick it.
Yeah.
Lick it. Oh, you missed it. Oh.
Oh my God. That was almost sexual.
That was sexual.
Lick it.
Yeah, I hate the feeling of waiting so long for things. Like I ordered the Az and Gary plushies, and they're not gonna get here till March.
Yeah, but they're not like they weren't even like in production yet. They're just like because they got funded, so now they're being made.
Ugh, crazy. I need to stop watching
What are
YouTube.
they
How
doing?
old are? Okay, this is a very personal question. How old are y'all, and how much do you weigh? Body count.
Good lord.
What the fuck?
What the
No.
fuck?
Super
Who
chat.
the fuck do you think you are?
$1.99?
Do I go
Get
up
outta
to
here.
your stream and go, "What's your dick size?" I need to
Yes.
stop watching YouTube.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's-
how
tell me
much
what's
does your
your-
dick weigh?
Right? What's your girth? What's your
Dude,
body?
you went
Yeah.
off Frost for a second. What's your dick weigh?
Yeah, put your dick right here so I can clap it.
It wouldn't fit.
For $1.99. Like, get
Oh
the fuck
my
out
God.
of here.
Get the fuck out of
Take
here.
your-
We're all 12 years old.
Banned and forever spammed. Before we go, this show has sure been a real pisser so far. Unbreaded.
Unbreaded.
Rocks and Forest Quiver. Please ask Frankie. He's not here anymore. He knows the words to bear. All right, we'll save this for him. EHEF. I pee off the roof into a shot glass and pour it down my neighbor's sink.
That's smart.
Wow.
That sounds
That's
involved.
a very that's a production.
Wow, Nina's
Shots
a bumper.
fired.
How about I give you a fucking
Backyard
boot?
boys.
I'm a
What are you
bummer.
even? Who are you? What
Backyard boys.
How about I give you a boot?
You know the backyard boys.
Do I?
Yeah.
Yeah, Brandon and Derek. They're Gino fans.
I've seen them before.
Okay. No,
That's not nice.
I don't know
boys.
who you are, but no. $20.
$20.
Oh, wow. $20 and nothing to say.
Ooh.
The perfect man.
He got excited when you talked about the Mexicans.
Yeah,
He's
dick
a
size.
rainbow. I like
he's
his
like,
rainbow icon.
See, I would like to cut your grass, mujer.
Our lawn boy.
I need a pool boy.
Ooh.
A good pool boy.
I'll be your
Oh, you
pool
need a
boy.
pool boy?
Oh, I do.
Or a pool man? Your
I-
eyes are so beautiful. Gigi,
you.
they're like green and then they're brown
see.
inside. They're almost like a brick red inside.
They're almost like orange.
Oh my God.
Is that considered hazel?
Yes.
Holy shit. I
I've
think I
been
just
told they
came.
look like I've been
think
told they
she's
look like
game.
cats.
Richard
Ooh,
Simmons
look.
might want to check for upper deckers as well.
No, he would never do
Oh.
that. That's
I mean,
disgusting.
who knows what he would do or not do?
Listen, I clean the bathroom. There's no poop hidden anywhere other than from the cat.
Okay. Russell
And Marshall's not a nickname. That the
Hi,
cat's not a
SimpCast.
nickname.
I'm doing great so far. Hi, Frankie. Hi, Keanu.
Hey!
What about
Frankie?
me,
You're doing great
Frankie?
so
Hi,
far.
Frankie.
Hi,
Frankie, we have a
Gigi.
question for you.
Hi, Frankie.
Frankie hasn't
Frankie,
said hi to me.
do you know the words to Barrett's Privateers?
And Gigi, you're doing great so far these days.
I am doing great so far these
fuck?
days. Hi, baby. Say hi to my friends.
Hi.
Hi.
Frankie,
I'm
do
doing
you
great so
know
far.
the words to privateers?
Yes.
You do? What are they?
That means that girl on the, I'll say hi to 3 other girls too. On the top right, like Gigi, Keanu,
like
any other girl.
And the other girl.
Nina.
Frank, we've
The
met
Star
many
Wars girl.
times.
Thank
He
you.
picked
Hi.
you over
Hi,
me
Frankie.
last time.
I know he did.
Wow.
He doesn't remember. It's because my boobs aren't there.
Frankie, are you
we're
getting hit on tonight?
And I got major news for you. Cowboy Frank Del bobblehead's going to be releasing it free. You can pre-order it right now.
Ooh, cowboy bobblehead.
All right.
Cowboy Frankie Down bobblehead.
Yeehaw!
I want a Frankie McDonald
Ride 'em.
bobblehead.
I
have to
had
buy
one
one.
sent to the
I'll buy
studio.
one.
Some
I
asshole
bought
broke
his T-shirt.
Uh-oh.
it.
I wear his
Ew.
T-shirt to the gym.
Some asshole broke my Frankie McDonald
Was it
bobblehead that was in the
Biscotti?
studio. It might have been Gino.
Biscotti!
Flagrant. Nina, it's been in transit from Mexico City since the 11th. I'm making you another order tonight and sending it via DHL. USPS is why we can't do nice things. I feel like this could have been a DM, but thank you for the $10.
I know. I told Anna the same thing because she was sending me stuff, and I was like, "Don't send it USPS because it will not get delivered to me.
What
it will
is
get
that?
lost."
We tried it, right? Like,
Yeah, I never got it.
Yeah.
Never got the stuff. And
Never gonna get it, never gonna get it.
You gotta
never
get
gonna
it.
get it, never gonna get it. Never gonna get it, never gonna get it. Never gonna get it. Whoa, 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 whoa!
I'm glad you told me because when I had any shipments from Mexico, I sent it all the.
Oh no! Feet cam.
I hope your ankle gets better soon. Meat ankle.
Oh no, meat's ankle. Fuck that. Oh, what the fuck happened?
It's so fat.
Ew, it got bigger.
Did you go to the doctor?
It's gay.
Wait. He needs to put his other foot up in comparison so we can see how fat it is.
Can you show us your raw ankle, like unleashed?
Show us the other foot too.
Unwrap it.
Show us the other foot, Frank.
Yeah, let's show it for a scale.
Getting better soon.
Mead's ankle. I love the name of the game. Mead, not Mead's. Sorry, I don't have my glasses.
Oh my god!
You look like Fred Flintstone.
Oh my god! It's like twice the size of his other foot.
I thought those were hands
I hope you get
at
better
first.
soon.
Those aren't fingers and hands.
Get well soon.
Oh, get well soon.
Chrissy, what did he do to it?
He tripped on the way back from shenanigans.
I love you, Paul
Oh
Sheldon.
no!
You be careful.
That's the story
It's
we're
really
told.
bad. We think
That's
he
the
might have
story. I
broken
think
ligaments.
I think we were chasing people.
Yeah.
He can't
I think
walk.
he needs serious medical attention, but he's
He
like,
does.
nah, I'm good.
I'm
He's
gonna just drive
drinking.
stick shift home tomorrow. 3 hours.
And
Oh
that's
my
his driving foot.
Well, everyone's driving foot
Is
is
their
their
right
foot.
foot.
You don't know me.
Don't judge.
His foot looks
That's
extremely
what he's gonna
inflamed.
do. Don't give us a middle finger.
That's so
We're giving you press right now.
Oh no! It's the
Oh, it's
sink
the
here.
sink
Oh,
pier.
it's the sink pier.
We're gonna get you a T-shirt that says that looks
Sink
like
pier.
the bandit, and it's gonna have. his
Mead, are you
face
not
and
going
be
to show
like,
us your raw ankle? Because we have some physicians in the chat that could really diagnose you.
Throw your foot in the fire.
So he didn't go to the doctor to get an X-ray.
No, he did no such thing.
Ouch.
Hey, unwrap that shit. Take it off. Take it off. Take it off. Take it off.
We're gonna have an unboxing.
Take it off. Take it off. Take it off.
You know what I
Take
call
it
an
off.
unboxing?
I know how you feel.
People, the male
Take it
transsexual.
off.
I'm pretty sure he made some
Did you
sort of
say?
same
Did you
joke.
say you were a transsexual?
No, I said an unboxing is a female to male and transsexual.
Cool.
Okay. All right. Accepted.
Okay.
We'll accept it.
Get it?
I get it. I got it.
Oh, we got
All
it.
right, let's go.
Oh my
you
God!
guys.
Look
Who
at
cares?
the pressure from. Look at where the wrap was.
Oh my
Look at the
God.
indentation from it.
This is
All right. Honestly, if you're in the
Ah,
medical
my
field,
mummy.
if you're in the medical field, please look closely at this.
Oh my
Wait,
God.
wait. Ah.
See, Anna would be way more excited if there was like a pimple on there that she could pop.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Dr.
Going for
Pimple
my-
Popper.
Show your whole thing. Where does the bruise?
Show your
hole.
You want to show his dick again like last night?
He showed us all his dick last night.
I didn't see it.
He got drunk and started flashing it around.
No!
Oh, no!
Yeah, a bunch of girls scream no. That's the best thing.
What is the chat?
Yeah, look at my mummy.
We'd rather
Oh,
see your club
God.
foot. Show us
That's
the club
so
foot.
big. It's
Show
so
us your
big.
ham hock. Oh, it's
Ooh,
so
Daddy,
big.
it's so big.
That's the
It's
first
so
time
big.
anyone's ever said that to me.
Ooh, it's so big. Show us again. Ooh, it's so thick and
Swollen.
fat.
Swollen.
Let's see that.
Swollen.
rock.
It looks
That
throbbing.
cankle.
So swole.
Ooh, that's a cankle, Daddy.
Go to ER.
It's
Oh my
throbby.
Daddy.
Poke it with a pin.
Oh my
Let it-
god. Is this gonna end up on that foot website? What was that website?
Wiki feet.
Wiki feet.
Oh my god.
Look at his poor little ankle compared to the size of his actual like ankle bone.
His dainty ankle compared to his giant, hideous club foot.
Nothing happened. I lost my foot in a boy's ass the other night on Friday.
See,
We all know
that's
that.
a real story.
He's just being funny.
Yeah,
He's
that's
just
true.
being facetious.
Why am I? I mean, he was 18. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Anyway.
my
Oh, my.
finger is hovering on the mute button.
Listen, you're perfect.
Lost my foot in an ass.
He almost
And
did.
we were walking home from a bar named Shenanigans. Shenanigans! Shenanigans! Gene.
This is where we live.
That's it.
Yeah.
I have nothing else
Does
to
it
add.
hurt?
Go
What's
back
your
to,
pain like?
Hot girls with teeth
Hey,
now.
Mead, what's your pain
What?
like from 0 to 10? 10
What's that?
being you're gonna die, and 0 meaning you're fine. What's
The
your
pain level?
Yeah.
It's like a
sitting there
one.
with-
I don't feel anything. I've been
How much
drinking
drugs
because
are
you're
you on?
a little drunk right
Fucking
Maybe
now.
he's been
hours.
drinking since.
It hurt you a lot before.
Who keeps
Yeah,
Wait,
I
that's
mean,
empty already? That was a huge bottle. Holy
That was
shit.
brought home at what, 5 o'clock yesterday?
We bought that yesterday.
Oh, he's gonna feel that tomorrow.
Fucking needs you more than ever.
Does he know he can't drive home under these conditions?
Matt, son, go for a jog.
No.
Oh,
It's empty.
some people in the chat are saying that looks broken. Ooh.
It's
Who
not.
cares?
I
Oh,
care.
do they have MD after their last name? Nobody fucking cares, dude.
I
Everybody
care.
grow
We
up.
care.
They're like,
You
oh,
should
yeah,
probably
yes,
care
you
just
should
in
have
case it is.
You should have your ligament.
Mute the drunk.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up.
I think you're.
I was
think
walking
he's a
on
little-
ice into a fucking hot tub last night.
Anna's
to feel
taking
my
it off
dick and
now.
suck me
Take
in
it
the
off. Take
That's
it
it.
Take
off.
it off. Take it off.
What
Take it
antidepressants
off.
are you on, Matt?
Take it off. Take it off. Oh my god, I almost see a side boob.
She's so cute.
It's
She's
too
adorable.
I kind of have a
She's
girl crush.
adorable.
All right,
No offense,
please don't
Lindsay. I
flash
still
the
love you. You're
SimpCast.
still my number one.
Need.
But she's your
Total eclipse of the heart.
I said you're still my number one.
JJ, I love
Hi,
you
baby.
so much.
I love you too, Meaty.
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 Look at me as you sing at her.
Well, I'm looking at the light.
No,
I don't
look
know
at
how
this.
this
Look at
works.
this one.
Look into the light.
Yeah, don't look into the light. That's the whole point.
All right, feel
No,
better,
sit.
Mead.
Walk.
He keeps getting up. He keeps walking on his bad foot.
Go get back in your bunk bed.
Oh, he's coming down.
Oh no, he's
Oh
coming
no!
down.
Stop! No!
Oh
Where's
God,
Brittany?
Let's
Where's
go,
Brittany
stop.
she's probably sleeping. You guys want to hear something funny?
Yes,
I love
always.
Yes.
talking about me.
Be careful! Stop walking on your bad foot.
Hey, son.
Oh my
You
gosh.
need crutches.
Who wants anal bleed?
No one wants anal beads.
How you doing,
I'll
son?
take them.
Um,
What'd you
Hi,
say,
Mom.
Anna?
I brought the D.
I just asked if you wanted to hear something funny.
I do.
No, I'm not sitting in. No, this is a SimpCast. I'm one of the Simps.
Simpsons.
Sim. Oh, is that coffee in a cup?
Can I have some?
As opposed to a black.
The look on your
As
face.
opposed to a
was
sink?
Pure hatred.
I
Tell
like
Marshall to do
your
it.
coffee.
He knows how I like it.
I bet he does.
I bet you
Oh.
do.
In
That's
the
why
sink.
you keep him alone.
It's in the sink.
Lindsay wants her coffee like she likes it.
I want my coffee.
Yes, ma'am.
Hot and black.
I want coffee.
To you?
Hot
Me
and
to
black.
you?
Yeah, Anna had a point.
Yes, because we've been taking care of you all weekend. We love you.
Anna had a point.
And
Anna
Yeah,
had
we
a
want to
point.
hear
to you.
the funny
It has
thing.
absolutely
If you
nothing
want
to
us to
do
be
with the
mean to you, you can be mean to
conversation,
us.
but I got a new watch finally, and it's for toddlers because that's the only one that would fit me.
Is it a Batman watch?
It is a Batman, and
Ah,
it's
that's
That's
awesome.
a nice humble brag.
Anna, did you
Small
see
wrists,
that?
right?
well, no, but it has like on the arms, it has like hour and minutes, and it's like got a little cheat. It's literally for
That's not
toddlers
creamer.
learning how to tell time.
That's amazing. Anna, did you see the paintings that I sell in my store now?
No.
Okay.
Oh, that's awesome.
I think you would like that.
I do like that. I've seen like that on t-shirts.
Yeah, it's dope. I was like, I made that. I was like,
He's just trying to
I'm gonna
seriously
paint
seem like
the-
people
make
break
the-
up with
sell
him.
them.
Everyone will drop
What's
him.
wrong with you? Half and half first? What the
Yes,
fuck's
so
going
then
on?
you
Yeah,
have
so
to
it
mix
mixes. You
Look
goof.
at Anna. This is the Iron Man one.
Oh, let me see.
Who's screaming?
Isn't that cool?
Visconti, of course.
What is this?
Sure.
The Great Depression? We're doing half
We got
cups?
up at 4:00. Mead comes out of his room when we were leaving, and he's like,
Oh my god.
"What are you doing?" He's like, "You leaving?"
Apparently it's tough times and we can't do full cups of coffee anymore.
Hard times. He looks like a waitress at a 50s diner right now. He's
Yeah.
like, "Do you want a refill? Would you like a refill?
Hun, do you need a warm up?
Do you need a warm up?"
Who pours this much coffee?
Is it,
As she spills it on the computer.
how much was that? Was that like a half a cup?
Barely.
Pretty much.
Yes, this is
Three-quarters
like
tops.
I would
Depression
like some.
era levels.
Yeah. What are you short on coffee
well,
over there? Like,
yeah.
fucking fill that cup up, man.
That is a rationing of the coffee right there.
Yeah,
That
I
is
didn't
a
know we were
coffee
rationing
ration.
coffee.
What episode of the Golden Girls is this?
Well,
Whoa.
The best one. We got
Oh.
pie upstairs, not
Oh my God.
cheesecake.
And next Halloween we dress up as the Golden Girls.
Yes, I'll be the slutty one.
I'm already the slutty one, but
That's
you kind of look
Blanche.
like her, Blanche. I'll be
Blanche.
Rose.
I was gonna say I'm
I'll
Rose.
be
'cause
Dorothy.
she's
I
dumb.
didn't watch that show. I'll take whoever.
You'll be the feisty old lady.
Sophia.
You could be
Sophia.
Blanche.
The southern little like feisty one.
Is there
And-
some-
Isn't there
Southern
only
Women.
3 Golden Girls?
Actually, could I be Betty
There's
White?
4. There's
I
4.
take it back. We'll be Betty White.
All right, I'll be Blanche.
Because
I'll be
she's
the
the
slut.
one who's most recently dead.
I'll be
She
Dorothy
did.
then, because she's a crotchety old bitch.
You're not a crotchety old bitch.
All right.
You're my girl crush. And I haven't hit on her at all this weekend. And now I'm taking on Keanu's
I feel like
accent.
Chrissy is the Betty of the group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
have
taking on
never
Keanu's
seen
accent.
Golden Girls.
I'm
You
taking
never
It's
seen
a cute show, Anna.
Golden Girls?
I'm
Never?
sorry, we can no longer be friends.
Never,
I love
Anna.
you.
What are you doing with your life?
I
Anna,
grew
I
up on a
love you.
ranch, and we didn't have TV channels.
It's really cute. I haven't seen all of it, but I've seen
Where
some,
did
and
she
it's
grow
really
up?
cute.
Did she
I grew up on a ranch in the country, so we didn't have like TV channels. So I could only watch
Like I saw the Golden
things
Girls.
if we
My
watched
gay
them on
brother
like
loves it.
VHS.
A wholesome childhood with no Golden Girls.
Yeah.
I didn't even watch.
I grew up eating noodles and butter watching Married with Children.
Me too.
Oh, I love noodles and butter, dude. That's
I love
fucking-
that.
That's a shit.
Ramen is my
That's
staple.
my
Oh my god!
Sarah Jason's
my
fried
favorite
tuna.
foods are candy, ramen, French fries.
I have candy in my. We are like the same.
I know
human.
we're the same human.
Do you
Gummy
know that
worms,
our
fuck
families
yeah.
are from the same town?
Wow.
That's another thing. My mom grew up in
You're
Elmwood
not
Park
in
in Chicago.
the video.
Yes, and my mom was
same
born
one.
there.
Yeah.
And my
That's where I was born.
my
Yeah,
aunts and
yeah.
uncles had a dealer's
please, I
on
don't-
that side.
I-
Isn't that crazy?
You're not in the screen.
Sorry.
You know what's crazy? Somebody brought an 8-ball to this party.
Whoa.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Party.
That's a
I
pool.
know. That's what I thought.
That's a pool joke.
Chrissy.
Everybody in the pool. Nina,
Everybody in the pool.
don't listen to the haters. This party is great and even better with you here. All of you ladies look amazing as always. Stay safe and have fun. Thanks
We're not
for
going to be
Aw.
safe, but
Thanks,
we'll have
babe.
fun.
We'll
Watch
do one
this.
of
Watch
those
this.
things.
Watch this. Watch this.
I think
What
Mean
the
Ankle
hell
is going to pee in your
is that?
sink.
I don't think he can
Hey,
get
babe.
up.
I don't like what this
Hey,
is
babe.
presupposing.
Do I look like y'all now?
What exactly are you suggesting we do with
Look
this?
at her titties.
Wow. Those are cool titties.
Oh my god.
That's definitely Golden Girl
Does
titties.
that
right
work?
there.
Oh my god.
They look like oranges.
They're
They're-
clementines. They're
They're
cuties.
They're cuties. Cutie boobies.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Get into the frame.
Come here,
Butter.
in front of me.
Oh my god. You look like literally olive oil. Those are olive oil.
Oh my
titties.
god, she does look like olive oil. That's
I
hilarious.
sort of want to lick them. Ow! That gives knocking boobies a whole new meaning. Ooh, watch your fingers. Watch the real boobies underneath. That doesn't hurt.
Oh my god, do I need a bra now?
Are they getting really cold from
Now my nipples are
Your
freaking-
nipples
Are
are.
careful,
I'm
careful.
curious on the butter.
Careful. Careful. I have a safety deposit on this house. All right.
Put
We
the
can give
balls.
it butter.
Magic.
Should we all bite the butter at the same time?
Why are we biting butter?
Because ratings.
Calories.
So people can call us ugly 5'5".
Is this for Melanie Mac? This is for Melanie Mac, guys.
Melanie Mac, ready?
I can't reach. All right, we'll do second
Screenshot.
bite.
Screenshot it.
And come on, Lindsay.
You got it.
Yay! Good catch.
It's on the equipment. It's on the equipment.
Oh no.
You're not doing anything. You're just
They're
standing
calling
there.
for the men. They need men.
Hold on. Wait, don't move it. I gotta get
No, we're cutting out.
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
The cords are
Wipe it on my pants. Wipe it on my pants. Wipe it on my pants.
But I don't want
On the cords.
These pants are from Target. It's fine.
Bruh.
the cords are covered in coffee.
This is fucking hilarious.
Everything is bad now. Hell.
Wipe it on their shirt. It's ripped anyway.
No.
It's
That was a bad idea. Why did you do that? Why did you tell us to do that?
A butter in the trap, but butter in the trap. A butter in the trap, but butter in the trap.
The butter fell in it. It's all
It's
butter
better.
now.
No, take the butter
It's
away.
not better. It's butter.
It's not better.
I can't believe it's not butter. Ugh.
Take the butter away.
I did. I put it on the table.
You should.
Yeah, well, hijinks.
They're coming.
That was such an asshole move.
God, go pee in a
You
sink.
threw the whole paper towel roll at us. There are multiple bottles and glasses here.
How dare you?
Glasses.
Wow.
Grasses and asses.
Glasses.
Can I
This
have
was
coffee?
very
It
dangerous.
wasn't.
Please,
I'm
before
asking.
throwing a thing.
Can you wipe your hands on my feet? On your feet? On your butt? On my legs? Because it'll turn me on.
No, baby.
It'll be
It
good.
was for ratings.
It was, yeah. Girls
I like that
screaming
it
is-
fell in my coffee. Like
That was perfect. I apologize for if my feet smell.
It was a little much. It was too rich.
Ew,
Oh
look.
my god.
Pablo needs to do a better job.
All right, let's turn this around.
All right, let's
All right.
turn it around.
We're gonna get
Turn around.
I
And
said
now and then I feel
Remember we
every
sang that?
military
You weren't there. We sang it
in.
in the hot tub last night.
I wasn't there. I had to get up at 4 o'clock.
All right.
It was,
Is our
and then I
audio
kept you
okay?
awake with my
I feel like
fighting.
our audio suffered a little.
Our audio. I've only ever had one.
No, you guys sound fine.
Okay.
That's
Maybe it helped.
We're the
You
audio
like me?
hoes.
Love
Maybe
you.
the butter lubed up the wires.
Russell Hall Front.
The
Fan.
butter
Turned
lubed
them
me
up.
up.
Don't
That's
turn
what
them
I'm
up.
saying.
Flagrant. Did you see the pic I posted on Twitter from where I fucked up my
I
foot?
did.
He won't be able to run for 3 to 6 months.
Do you think Matthew Mead runs?
No, I don't think he runs. I'll do a hot tub stream if someone throws in $100 super chat.
Hot tubs.
With our boobies.
I mean, all I brought are
We
sensible
bees in the tub.
onesies.
Bees in the tub. We
Yeah, but
bees
the
in
one
the
that
tub.
you wore last
Bees
night
in the tub.
is all low cut and crisscross.
The blue one or the leopard
And-
one?
The blue one.
I'll wear the blue
And
one.
her leopard one gives her a porn butt.
Ooh, Jeremy
Porn
Davis.
butt.
Frankie is feeding the ducks right now.
Heyo.
Euphemism?
Feed in the ducks. Feed in the ducks. Why can't I stop
This
now?
is feeding the
It's
ducks.
like it's corn.
What is she?
the deck.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Sounds like
get it.
1980s porn music.
Get it.
Well, with that, I actually have to dip out early, Chrissy.
Same here, Chrissy. Love you.
Campaign, and I said I would go on.
I get it. We've made this show unbearable for anyone to be on.
And you were thoroughly entertaining. The pea story, I'm very much against, though.
Yeah, same here. Same here.
Yeah. Like that would be a breakup for me. But that's
I'll leave
just
him after
me.
we
Yeah, tell the people they can find you.
You just look at that Star Wars on every platform. But yeah, it was nice talking to you guys, and I'll see you all later.
Anna,
She's
love
like,
you.
it's nice knowing you guys.
Hey, Anna. I was gonna say, show us your top.
Chrissy, I'm gonna go to love you, girl. Everybody, you guys are fantastic. Have a great night.
Anna,
Ready?
Anna's gone. Nina.
Bye.
Wow.
Oh, and then there was us.
I feel like that they didn't want it to leave.
I feel like
They
the butter
did or
pushed
did
them
not?
over the edge.
I feel like we made the show inhabitable for them.
Inhabitable.
It just wouldn't work.
Inhabitable.
Inhabitable.
Maybe we were overtaking the show.
Does that look better? I don't know. Is
Yeah,
that
it looks
cleavage?
better when you can see the colors.
That's a good cleavage. You could do a good
Remember, no
TF
nudity
there.
on the stream.
They're just
We're
my
not what?
balls.
Just my balls.
We're not
Okay.
on the string.
No nudity, please.
Nudity.
Russell, the boot is actually a sax act involving bologna hummus, a Hitachi Magic Wand, and 3 egg beaters. It's absolutely filthy, but to each their own. That's gross. No, thank you.
I was joking.
Brandon, hey, Chrissy, Keanu, and Lindsay. How's Mead's ankle? Wow, I
Awful.
don't- why didn't you address Gigi at all?
Thank
Brandon?
you, Brandon.
What the hell do you have against Gigi here?
Fine.
Is this
Don't
not enough
talk
for
to
you?
me. Don't talk to me.
Is this not good enough for you?
I didn't help nurse him back to health the last 2 days either. That's fine.
Aw.
That's fine.
Nurse Gigi.
I have an
Lindsay,
outfit
have
for
you
that.
lived in New York State your whole life?
No, I grew up in Massachusetts. I moved to New York when I was 18.
She's a masshole
Mm-hmm.
by blood. Actually, it's kind of better with just us, to be honest.
Yeah.
Russell Hall, my
Aw.
ancestors didn't fight and die to overthrow the gay British Empire so that men could be told not to pee wherever they want. Again, not in my house. Sure shot. Is there a chance you're going to perform in South Florida area anytime soon?
Didn't we just
Maybe
ask
the
this
improv in West Palm
She
Beach?
did read that.
I read that. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Patrick T. Pee stinks. Get stuck in the pee trap with peas forever.
It's actually
No,
called an
it's
S
not
trap.
Elson, Marshall is my new
Or
hero.
J-trap.
Thanks for doing your part for the environment, sir. You've now convinced 18 men to do the same.
He is not doing it to conserve water, okay? That is my point. He's doing it to be a douche, lazy douche that doesn't want to clean up the slippage of the pissing
Why are we
because
back
he's
on
tall.
this?
That's all.
Why are we
So
back on
These
this
are
wheel?
old. They're old chants that we're
I
reading.
was like, why are we back on this wheel?
These are old chats. The
We
same
know.
woman
Oh my
goes
God.
to the same place, said David. So David Carpenter might
he's
also
doing
be.
his part for the
He might be a
environment.
Marshall sympathizer.
He's a sick beer, David.
Caper, Lucky Bear, howdy girls, Frank. Luis Cuervos, hey, yeah, I'm a simp. I'm a simpleton. Wow!
Woo!
Michelle,
Couldn't have done that better.
I'm proud of myself for introducing you to Mel's ASMR. Yeah, there's no way I would have ever seen that if it weren't for you. Not like I watch my friend's channel. Wouldn't have seen it. The pillow fight. If we get $100, we'll do a pillow fight. And
we
we'll go in
could
the hot tub.
a pillow fight.
Depends.
He needs depends.
Go away. You're not a girl.
Or is.
Or is he?
I've seen his dick.
I'd be happy if he sat to pee.
Guys.
That would be great.
A lot has been going on this week. This has been a big week for penis-shaped.
Sorry, my legs are
This
in
has
your
been
way.
a big week for penis-shaped
Things?
statues. Wouldn't you say? Woke MLK $10 million penis statue insults black community. Why would it insult the black community when it looks like a big black cock? Coretta Scott King. Let's watch the video, shall we? Oh, look, they're unveiling the big statue. This is in Massachusetts. Oh, it looks like a big cock. Oh, wow. Let's all hug each other. We're so proud of ourselves.
My God.
Look at us.
Did nobody like preview that?
It looks fine from this angle, but from every other angle, it looks
like a massive dong.
It looks like a man eating ass from one angle.
It looks like someone's dead.
This is not good. What? Wait, this is a bad angle. Why couldn't they put the heads on this sculpture?
Did nobody like preview this?
How much would it have been to just throw on a couple of heads?
Look at the pearl bracelet.
Yeah.
No.
They're all so proud of themselves.
Insinuation
I'm
there.
sorry, whoever did this, you're probably a talented artist, but this is not your best work. I'm sorry. This looks like shit.
Where is this located?
Boston.
Like
Lindsay, this is your homeland. How do you feel about having an ass-eating statue in your place of birth?
I mean, to each their own, but to eat their own.
To eat their own.
Yeah.
To eat their own. Love is such a powerful force. It is.
There for everyone to embrace. That kind of unconditional love for all of humankind. That is the kind of love that impels. Impels not even a word. Impels people to go into the community and try to change conditions for others or take risks where they believe in.
Is impels not
It's not a word.
It's a word.
No, I've never heard it in my life.
Hold on.
Impel.
Dr. Google, excuse me.
Impel. There's repel and there's compel.
I'm sure.
Second person singular, present, active, indicative. What does impels mean? I don't think it's actually a word.
All right, let's read the article.
Incel is what he meant.
Here are the possible meanings for impels.
Oh, look, there's a Marshall head coming up from the bottom.
Yo, this really, I don't think it's a word.
It's like a whack-a-mole.
I think it's impel.
Urban Dictionary.
You spelled it wrong.
Impel is not a word.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Chrissie.
It's IMPEL.
Can you whack a marsh?
Well,
Oh
whack
God,
a marsh.
you got stuck on our headphones. Get out of here. Go away.
Aw.
It's like a
Go
bad
hang out
fat.
with the boys.
Frank told me to.
Go hang out with the boys.
Even some, let's see what the black people thought. Even some kid of Coretta Scott King hates the new $10 million sculpture
drive.
just dedicated to her and her iconic.
Drive that.
Hold on, let me take this stupid music off. To urge to action through moral pressure. Thank you, Krigler Show. Let me take this duck song off.
I didn't know if it was.
We are done feeding the ducks. All right, let's see what the black people
Kiki.
said. They hate the new $10 million sculpture just dedicated to her and her iconic symbol. Are you taking a selfie during the show? How
Yes.
unprofessional.
I know. Come on.
Unprofessional.
Just
It was
dedicated to her
impelled me.
iconic.
It impelled me. Got it. Oh, you turned
Wait,
your head.
I'm not in a bad angle.
You turned your
Okay.
head. Sorry. Go ahead.
It's cute.
Anyway,
It was cute.
It's cute.
with a cousin claiming it looks like a cousin thought it looked like a penis. Okay, it's not just me.
I'm not.
A cousin.
I'm not sure
One of
what
their
they're looking
cousins
for
thought it
here.
looked like a penis. The
Cousin.
massive bronze piece entitled
Big
The
piece.
Embrace of That Cock features two sets of arms holding each other in artistic interpretation. Remember how they say like it looks like a baby arm?
It doesn't.
Maybe
It
it's different.
doesn't bother me, but it
I'm
does
bothered.
look like
We're
I guess.
impelling. It impelled me to hug
An
Lindsay.
artistic interpretation of the classic photo of Coretta and hubby Martin Luther King Jr. No
Hubby?
wonder she didn't leave him through all the scandals and affairs.
That
Hugging
big
after
cock.
he
And
won the
cock
Nobel
loving.
Peace Prize. I think I know where the peace comes from. in
Yo,
Nobel
that's a
Peace
big
Prize.
old dong,
Peace.
man. His
The mainstream
piece.
media was
Keep
reporting on it
going.
like it was all beautiful because they were told they had to say that. Seneca Scott, Coretta's cousin, told the Post by phone on Sunday, referring to the new artwork in the Boston Commons. But then when it came out, a little boy pointed out, that's a penis. And everyone was like, yo, that's a big old dong, man. This is what black people are saying, said the 43-year-old Oakland, California resident. If you had showed that statue to anyone in the hood, they would have been like, nah. No, they've been like, no, absolutely not. They would have been like, nah, N-word. Okay. He added
With an A,
scornfully to
not
the
an R.
compact mag, $10 million were wasted to create a masturbatory metal homage to my legendary family members, one of the all-time greatest American families.
What is it supposed to fucking be?
It's supposed to be hugging.
All right.
Seneca told
Hugging
the
what?
Post
Did
that
you
woke
Arms
culture-
holding each other.
that woke culture allowed the expensive abstract to experiment
It's too
that come
abstract.
to fruition. I can't read.
You
read
can't do
anymore.
abstract
Members of
when
the
you're
King
trying to
family-
portray something.
It's abstract and literal, and it's too like you can't be abstract and literal at the same time. So you have to pick
You
one.
have to pick one. You can't do. If
And
you're
they're
Jackson
trying-
Pollock, you're not going to do an MLK thing. And
They're
like
trying to do
They
both.
unveiled the artwork near where MLK and Coretta first met in college. Martin Luther King approved the piece.
The third.
He's so far removed at this point.
Well,
which was
no, I
designed by
guess that's
conceptual artist
his
Hank
son.
Willis Thomas for the organizational
It's his son.
Embrace Boston.
if people like it,
This
I
looks
don't
like
care.
a big old cock.
It definitely
Big old cock
Looks like
goblin.
she's
In her
feeding
hands.
it into her mouth.
Or her.
The artwork's funding was a result of the private
Oh,
public
it's like a
fundraising.
head.
This is the best
There's a
angle.
head. And
No,
then
there's
there's
no
a
head.
Vagina.
There's no
and that's-
head. It's a headless
crowning
statue.
there.
It's cunnilingus.
It's ass eating without a head. The artwork's
I am
funding was the
so-
result of a public-private fundraising partnership. The city of Boston set out
pelvic?
it was a pelvic partnership. It's unclear how much public money may have gone into the sculpture.
I'm gonna say all
yeah.
of it
Please
was
don't tell
public.
us how much money you wasted on this
Oh
fucking
my
dog
At least
shit.
we don't live in Massachusetts.
When
It
we
looks like
recognize
that.
that all the storytelling is an abstraction, all representation is an abstraction, this is a code for bad art.
Yep.
Don't give me this
This
shit.
is what I'm saying. Like they're trying to make it abstract now
No.
that they've decided
We've
that
had
it-
You have to
Give
pick
us
one.
good
you
art.
have to pick
Yeah, you
one.
have to
You
pick one.
can't
Yeah,
now
it's
call
both
it.
ways. When your art sucks, but it's abstract.
Now it's abstract because they realize they screwed up.
Yeah, they realize
So
it
now they're
sucks.
saying that it's abstract because nobody understands what it actually is supposed
That's
to be.
why Gino calls his jokes abstract.
This girl gets
Case
it.
in point.
I'm
okay.
teasing up. Biscotti, I love you.
He's not listening. When we recognize that all of storytelling is an abstraction,
freaking-
all representation is an abstraction, hopefully it allows us to be open to more dynamic and complex forms of representation that don't stick us to narrative that oversimplifies a person or their legacy. And I think this work really tries to get to the heart of that, the artist says on his website. He should be low-key embarrassed.
It looks like
you should be
it's a
high-key
baby
embarrassed.
coming out of a woman's
It
leg.
looks like someone is taking a shit and they're holding their knees on a toilet.
Yes.
From this particular
Like his
angle.
the paper is
It
between his
this
knees.
looks like the kind of shit where you have to take all your clothes off and just let nature take its course.
And then you
Just
shower
go.
and you
afterwards.
cry.
so you're filthy.
Oh,
And
shit.
you cry
What the
when it's
fuck did I
released.
eat?
Yes.
But
You're
Seneca
like, this
told
is
the
gonna
Post,
hurt more than it's gonna hurt.
Yeah, you're like, this is
Yeah.
her. I should
This is
not
gonna
have
be
Taco
painful.
Bell again.
Yeah.
But Seneca told the Post, the woke algorithm is just broke. I don't know what else to tell you. If you went through all that and that's what you came up with, something's wrong.
Could you imagine them putting this together? Like the appearance of, like, did they have it tinted? Was it hidden in the
Yes.
in the process?
It's a huge fucking
And
I think you
sculpture.
move it
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
probably
like
had
they
creative
was it
make
enough.
it and
It's
then
probably
they
in a
live it
warehouse.
out
Why
there.
didn't they realize, like, oh, this is
At
looking
some
bad? Why
point,
don't we
did
just
somebody step back and look at it and be like,
Can we not?
not exactly
Yeah.
what
Well,
we
it
were
reminds
recording.
me of like in Chicago with the bean.
Do you
it's
think-
not called the bean?
I
It's
have a
supposed to be
hot
called
take for you.
Millennia-
Right,
I think
right.
they didn't tell the artist or anybody involved that this was bad because it's about black people, and they're like, oh, just let them make shitty art. They're
Here's-
black.
Here's the thing, though. Like, if they just completed the arm that looks like a dong / turd, it would be fine. Like, it would look like two sets of arms embracing, but it's because that other arm is not completed. It's just like hanging there.
Yeah.
I don't think it's all bad to either. The hand looks great.
The
It
detail
looks
in the
like-
hand
yeah.
and the
Right.
pearls, and there's some really great
And
detail
also
to
it looks like a heart. But
Please, sir.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's all bad.
It's pretty
It
bad.
wouldn't like, yeah. It does on the other side look like.
So you know in
something
Detroit
else.
how they have
bad.
like the fist?
Online
Like I think
critics
they
were
were going
harsh,
for
too.
that feel.
Including some
they-
who
Yeah.
agreed
Oh, like
that
and like a head hug like this. That's what's supposed
Yeah,
to be like a headlock like
exactly,
this.
yeah.
Like if
Like
I
an
were hugging you,
embrace. Like
yeah.
a warm embrace,
Right.
but it fell short.
Online critics were harsh too, including some who agreed that the work was pornographic. This is awful, British rapper and podcaster Zuby. Yeah, shout out to Zuby. He tweeted that it was awful. And he's black, so they had to put it in the article. Seneca's grandfather was one of the 25 children of Jeff Scott,
25 children.
Do you need another
the son
tripod?
of a slave who became one of Alabama's wealthiest black landowners. Seneca said his grandfather's brother, Obadiah, fathered Coretta, who Seneca said he met once at a family reunion before. Wow, sounds like a hookup. Seneca told the Post that while he couldn't speak for the other members of the family, he felt the 25-foot wide, 65,000-pound sculpture was a waste of money that should be melted down. Imagine how many George Floyd statues they could have made with this. A solid bronze statue. Like, what are we doing here? He asked. It's doubly insulting to the black community, who still, on average, too many of us are below the poverty line. You're spending $10 million on a bronze statue without heads on it. Man, it's a joke. Seneca said the best way to observe Martin Luther King Day Jr. on Monday was through action. No performative, no photo ops. Put your phone down and go do an act of service that no one knows about.
If that's the black community saying that, then I agree with that.
I agree with that actually wholeheartedly. Yes.
It's a piece of dog shit sitting there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It has no value, and if they don't even like it and they're saying it's a waste of money, I actually agree with it. I keep losing this earbud and it's driving me crazy.
Yeah. Next time they should have done heads. I mean, you're already there. Thank you, Elsa.
You spent $10 million.
That's a lot. That's a lot of money.
What's
for no heads.
What's a little bit extra to put the completing touches on it?
Right,
so that it looks like it's.
I don't think it's unfinished. I think he was like, "This is great."
Yeah.
I
think it's a cop out. I think his faces are hard to do. And he's like, nah, we don't need heads or faces.
Look how he did the hand.
But
The hand is great. Why couldn't you put faces on it then? You know what I mean?
Deal. A lot of people hug.
Abstract, whatever. But I don't know. It just didn't come off exactly.
I think the coffee is
The way it
fucking
was
with the
intended.
microphone.
It is, and I'm trying to lift it so it takes the taunting
Marshall Bob's public money to display pirates. Rabbits.
That was $2.
$2.
It's $1.99 actually.
As someone who loves
Cheapo.
Boston, I am ashamed of this statue. See, Hunter doesn't like it. BYB, this is the kind of love that impales, Vlad.
Impales.
Scott Fisher, an MLK statue in Boston is ironic. Russell Hall.
Yeah, how do you like them
Hell
apples?
needs to put into motion. Yeah, right. Okay. That's a likely story.
We looked it up.
Who's the green shirt girl with the boobs? That's Gigi Dior. You must be late to the program.
Hi.
Wow. Okay. As if things weren't bad enough with penis statues going up in Boston, we got women who are not really women winning our beauty pageants.
Oh.
That's right.
Get out.
Miss Universe's new owner. From now on, it's going to be ran by women. The new owner is a biological male.
The owner is?
This is the person who owns the Miss Universe pageant.
The Miss Universe organization.
Ew.
From now on, it's going to be ran by women.
I mean, she's pretty hot.
She's beautiful.
Like, she's got better tits than me.
That's a
She's
beautiful
more
woman.
Asian than I'll ever be.
And I've paid a lot of money for mine. Hers are beautiful.
For all women,
This
really
is
around
depressing.
the
That
world.
dress is
Like, if a dude
amazing.
can be
Power
this
of
better of a
feminism.
chick than me, like,
The Miss
why
Universe
even bother?
organization.
There is no reason for an
There's
ugly
nothing
woman.
wrong with
From now
that.
on, it's gonna be ran by
she wants it
women.
to be run by women.
Owned by trans
You're not.
women.
Why
For
doesn't he
all
have a pencil?
women.
So how do you feel it's hypocritical?
Because this person is not a woman.
Well, they are now.
At what
For all
point?
women really around
At what point
the
do you
world
feel it's
to
a woman?
celebrate the power of
The
feminism.
point that you were born a woman.
Agreed. I'm just asking Keanu. She's a,
When,
you said she's
I
a
mean,
woman now.
I guess I don't mind if anybody identifies as whatever, but if it were like, that's a beautiful woman. She's obviously had top and probably
Definitely
other surgery.
beautiful.
Yeah. So I don't
Does
know
it
why
bother
they would
you?
make.
Does it bother you, Keanu, that like trans women are in biologically, oh fuck, here we go, spinning out of control. Does it
Let's do
bother
it.
you, for example, like a trans woman winning a Miss Universe pageant, a Miss
No.
America pageant?
Not at all. It does not. I live and let live. I don't give a fuck what you do. You want to call yourself a fucking ring light? You're a ring light.
I'm a ring light.
You want to call yourself a pool stick? I don't give a fuck. And if Miss Universe And I'm sorry, that was a beautiful woman to me.
For sure.
Voice was
Definitely
a little
looks
deep,
good.
maybe like shave a little off of there or something like that. It only helps women. We've been repressed for
How does
forever.
that help women?
It only helps women when we can all just be with whatever. If it's like a nice thing for, how does it help women? That's like a gorgeous looking woman, and all she wants is for all of Miss Universe to be run by women, whether you're born a woman, whether you're not, or whatever. That's not a bad sentiment to me, but I don't know. People feel differently. I'm a live and let live person.
How is trans women being involved and able to compete in, say, like Miss Universe and also like college sports? How is that good for women?
Miss Universe, fine. Sports, no. I don't think trans people, there's like a weird thing about that, because obviously football and if it's like the women's basketball league, then
It is interesting.
it's kind of
So
cheating.
where's the line when it comes to pageants, though? Because
Right,
like,
so wouldn't it
men
be like-
don't have a biological advantage when it comes to pageants?
So
It's
wouldn't
like
it be harder for you?
Right, because
Right.
you're actually like spending more money, or you could potentially be
Right,
spending the
so
same
I find
than a
that
biological
impressive
woman.
that she looks so beautiful, and she obviously used to be a
So
man or
you
whatever.
feel like,
That
Keanu,
doesn't
like
bother
if
me.
a dude can be a hotter woman than a biological woman, then like God bless him, like may the best woman win. Whether you're
Sure,
a dude or
but
a chick,
also
like,
hot is, I mean, it's in the eye of the beholder, you know? It does not bother me if a biological beginning man who has transitioned into a woman, I would draw the line at I identify as a woman.
I
For
agree
that,
with
yeah.
beauty is in the
Then,
eye of the
yeah.
beholder. However, there is, if you look like investigated it, there is proportions of a perfect face. Like, so there's like distance between eyes that is optimal, and there's
Mhm.
like cheekbone heights that's optimal. There's like just your facial proportions,
symmetry. Yeah.
Thank you, symmetry. And so overall, like, yes, there is, like, obviously, I think a mother looks at her child like they're beautiful no matter what, and I think like overall, like I do agree, like you can look at something and love it because it's different to you and because you feel differently. But I also believe that, again, as a society, we look at certain people and say that
That's
like,
what's pretty.
for the
That's beautiful.
for the majority of us. I think we can
Agreed.
all look at one woman and be like, she's beautiful because, and we can say her
Agreed,
nose is
yeah.
proportional and her eyes are proportional, and so it
Didn't we all just go that chick's beautiful?
Yeah.
Even though it used to be
So
a dude.
it's
Right,
almost
so-
like and this doesn't apply to any of us because none of us are in Miss Universe pageants. We're not in any beauty pageants.
Not
currently.
yet,
It's
but we're
competitive.
trying.
But
We're
like if
trying.
I was, it's almost like you have to deal with like, yeah, you have to be hotter than a dude. That's just how it is in
Well, that's a
2023. Like, you gotta
disadvantage to
fucking
be
bring
a-
it, and it doesn't matter, like, because you got to be hotter than this dude who
I'd say it's a
maybe has more
disadvantage
money
to
than
be
you.
an original dude transitioned into a woman in a beauty pageant. Don't you think?
You think it's a disadvantage
For a
but,
Miss
but
Universe?
look at that guy. He looked great. Like that was.
Yes,
I'm sorry, I
but
didn't
how
think
many?
that
How
person
many?
was
How many trans people
not
do you?
for
I
me.
mean, okay, so for example, Caitlyn Jenner, who looks great, right? If she entered whatever the age bracket of Miss America,
Mrs.
say there
Universe
was
or
one,
whatever, I agree.
she's not gonna fucking win, looks wise. Maybe with her winning personality, I don't know. Maybe wow, golf, Kardashians. I
guess
don't
the
know.
only issue is like, is it unfair to let guys perform in
beauty pageants?
Beauty pageants.
I agree. I think
is it unfair? Because it's essentially it's less spots. I'm sure they only accept a certain amount to move on to the next level, So it's like it is more competitive because you're going against dudes that maybe have more money, more time, whatever, to put into plastic surgery, who maybe end up looking like net hotter than you do as a bio chick.
Well, I think that the girls in the pageants also do plastic surgery and
Of course,
Botox
but
and everything as well.
But it's
right,
just more.
so-
It's more people that can apply.
I think it's a
more
disadvantage
competition.
to be a dude in a Miss Universe pageant. Those chicks are fucking gonna be biologically hot. Number one. Also, Botoxed and done the
Okay.
best.
So you don't
shit.
think it's an
And then-
advantage in 2023 to be a trans woman in a beauty contest, considering how woke and how
I
good
know,
that looks?
you're
for
right.
them?
You
Yeah.
know what? That would be the only reason, because the judges
that's
might
reason
go,
enough.
"Oh, maybe it'll make me look better if I pick
If I
the
vote for
trans
this
guy."
person,
That
yeah.
would be the only reason. Yes.
But here's
yes.
another biological
Agreed.
factor.
You changed my mind. Get out of beauty pageants.
Here's another biological
Trans
factor.
people.
Men have lower body fat than women.
They don't store it in
They
their
don't
asses.
store
and
it.
their
Drag
stomachs
queens,
as much.
RuPaul's Drag
Well, they
Race.
do more in their
I want to
stomachs, but
skin
less
them
their
alive and
hips.
wear their body.
They
Like,
don't hold it the same way we do. So if, like, even in the industry I'm in, if I'm up against a trans performer, their bodies are going to have lower body fat.
You're right.
You're going to be
You're right.
able to gain it in certain areas that I'm not able to, like,
And
proportionate
you don't get a
in.
period, so you're not going to be like feeling
Down
moody
for,
once
and
a
you're
month-
not down
a week
a
every
whole
month.
week every month. Where
y'all
they're
changed my
in-
mind.
Where
No
they're able to
hormonal weight
perform.
gain.
Right.
You don't have to worry about getting
Bloating.
pregnant.
Right.
You can.
Y'all have changed my mind,
Ooh,
honestly, with
yeah.
that. Yeah, because, but it has to go by a case. That's like, I'm like, take person one by one. It has to be like a case by case basis.
Right.
That person.
And I don't want to come out and be
obviously-
like hateful, like, oh, I'm so
Okay.
angry. I'm not like triggered or angry to see a trans woman like in a beauty pageant.
Why can't we have like actual, I guess,
I'm all for
biological-
like competition and like may the best person win. And unfortunately in 2023, that now involves dudes. So if I was because I was a competitive athlete and I knew like if I was a college diver today, that one person could not change
Sports
the fact
is
that
not.
dudes can now compete against women. I'd be like, well, I guess I got to roll up my sleeves and dive better than this dude at the end of the day. So it makes it more competitive for everybody.
Yeah, sports is not that you can't. There's no either way. It's gonna have to be. We're gonna have to let everyone, no matter what, do everything. Or there's gonna have to be like really odd and tailored specific rules.
It's kind
for
of
everything.
It's kind of unfair because women can't just show up and be like, I'm gonna compete against men in weightlifting or fucking football or like
Yeah, no,
the
you're
sports
right.
that men are biologically better at because they're stronger.
Yeah,
and
so
faster.
you know what? Don't let them the fucking. Excuse me.
There's
not let
It's just
somebody
not
that
an equal
says,
thing.
that says that they're like identifying as a woman.
It was
into
as
beauty
recent as I was in
pageants.
high school that girls weren't allowed to join the boys wrestling team. Or, like there was a girl in my class that wanted to wrestle with the boys. And they said, absolutely not. It's not for, they made her find a girls wrestling league. And there was like 2 other girls
It's
in
much
it.
clearer when
And
and like
now-
the argument of sports, but when it comes to
Right.
like beauty pageants,
Beauty-
you're like, huh?
No,
But if you
changed my
had a little
mind.
girl, like a born biological little girl, and she had worked from, the age of 2 in beauty pageants, and her dream was to become Miss America, and she was beat by a trans, how would you feel about that?
Well, if there were a biological little boy
Mm-hmm.
who really was meant to be a girl, like felt like a girl his entire life and worked his entire life to, transition and do all this stuff. And it was basically seamless and whatever, always felt like a girl. And it wasn't just like, hey, I identify as a girl now. I'm
Not a phase,
this.
you don't think?
Then I would be all right with that. I mean,
But
if
how
it-
old are they when you say like, oh, they're
You're
whole
not
life?
that they transitioned, but there are a lot of people.
You
that
mean like they're
can't-
18 and they like make their
But
own
some
decisions?
some
transition?
people are born feeling like they're the wrong gender, and I know that happens, and I don't think it happens as much as maybe now we're all like maybe thinking it does. But if you do feel like that must be a terrible thing. And if you can't tell it's not born a guy, then what's the harm in that? I guess for competing, I don't know. And if
Yeah,
you
I mean,
didn't know,
ultimately
if
the
you
harm
couldn't
is
tell-
that it's like more competition. You're competing against dudes, which are also hot chicks, basically, that wouldn't normally be there like 10, 15
But
years
if you
ago.
couldn't tell, I'm sure you guys have met trans people that you couldn't tell were originally the opposite gender. I'm
I've
telling
never
you.
had Blair White is the only example of a trans person where I'm like, wow, if she passes, like she looks
Well,
good. But every other
dudes
trans
take
person I've
chicks
known
home
in my
from
life,
the bar
I'm
that
like,
they don't know are
Right.
dudes.
And do you
all
feel
the
that that's
time.
right?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Sorry,
You
I'm, like,
should
totally
say-
asking
no, it's fine.
questions.
You should say something, but there's a difference. It's a very odd line. But
See, and as a parent myself, I have seen situations like at my children's school now. They have a dressing room where they supply children with the opposite gender clothing so that if they feel like they're not in the right skin, they can come to school, change into, say it's a biological boy, and I use that word very, very like firmly. A biological boy goes to school. He can change into girls' clothing for the school day, change back into his boy clothing to go home, and the parents are not notified. I, as a parent, have a problem with that because I feel like
You're pushing something.
You're distancing that relationship and that opportunity for a conversation to be had at home. You're not giving me that opportunity to have a conversation with my children. And
Yeah,
I
well,
have
we
a
talked to
very
them about it, right.
I have a very open relationship with them, and we've had these conversations and I know where they stand on it. And I would be devastated if I found out that they were hiding it. But I just feel that sometimes hiding this and going, always it being like a secret of going home with with men or women.
That is a
irregardless.
terrible idea. What
It's a
they
terrible
did.
idea.
Yeah, like, that's awful.
But these boys are having, their implants, and these girls are taking hormones to stop their menses, and having mastectomies at 14, 15 years old, and you can't reverse that. Like once you're 20. If you change your mind and you went through a phase, I went through a goth phase. I dyed my hair black. I wore all black eyeliner.
It's like saying you have to have black hair for the rest of your life.
Right.
Though,
It's
wear
making
black
a decision when you're not mentally capable of making an adult decision for the rest of your life and saying,
Absolutely.
this isn't a decision that I will never have children because I'm taking hormones to take that away from myself. I am making a decision to never be able to be confident in the body that I was born in ever again. And I'm not saying that not everybody's that way, but I feel like there needs to be a significant amount of counseling. There needs to be a significant amount.
That's why exactly.
Right.
It used to be you have to go through a major amount of therapy,
and
to
it's not the
actually
way
get
anymore.
to
If a mom and dad
transition,
sign off on it, they're okay. These surgeons are okay.
But there's so many stories that you see now of like, and I saw someone like a counselor therapist on TikTok that were like bragged about how she told her like a family, do you either want your kid to be trans or dead because they're gonna kill
that's
themselves?
Such a cope, and that's
like,
what therapists
so
say.
terrible.
That's what therapists say to try to convince strong on parents into being like, okay, sure, whatever you want. I don't want my kid to die.
No, I don't like any of that.
Yeah.
No, I do not.
I think it's just a whole different perspective.
No, it's totally.
I think situations like this start the conversations, and it makes it a slippery slope on.
It is a slippery slope.
Where is that line, and where does it begin? Right? Where does this conversation? Because he did not decide to become a girl overnight. He did not decide to become a competitor in the Miss Universe
right?
Or he didn't decide to buy Miss Universe last week. This has been a process. This has been a whole thing coming. And I just think that there needs to be more conversation had with the process.
It's going to have to be like every single thing needs like serious, clear cut, and very different rules.
Right.
Sports, competitions of any kind. Like but it's really not very black and white. So, and yeah, as far as kids go, no, you shouldn't be having a room to change into other clothes if you feel like a boy.
It
or
also
a girl.
very much changes
Like,
once you have kids. Like it's gonna change how you feel about all of it.
Absolutely.
My opinion, like I don't give a fuck what other people do. Do your own thing.
I agree.
I don't think though that like men that become women should be able to compete in sports against biological women. They have an unfair advantage.
Yeah.
In terms of a beauty pageant, I don't really care. You know that there's going to be girls that are in it who have plastic surgery. So what's the difference? Like if the qualifications are that you have to be 100% natural,
right?
Then maybe that's one thing.
Maybe
maybe that's a pageant. I get like, oh, if you're a natural,
or maybe that's what we put it like for now. Sports and beauty pageants, you got to be born
natural.
that. Yeah.
Or just
So-
all natural. No
Right,
steroids, no outside influences,
Exactly.
no
They would
any-
hate
no
that. Like,
enhancements.
girls
No,
in beauty
I like that.
pageants would hate, like, oh, you can't have any surgery.
You can't have filler. You
No
can't
filler.
have this or that. You know what I mean?
I
Like
know.
A
These
natural
girls are
beauty
so-
pageant would be pretty cool.
you want to
It
just
would
get
be.
extensions. Like
Remember
okay,
the
that's
show The
fine. But like
Swan?
you know,
Yeah.
who cares?
I would be excited about that because people ask me all the time, like what I've had done, and I've had my boobs done. I've had my boobs done, and I've had a little bit of Botox in my forehead, and it was only within this last year, and I'll be 41 in the spring.
I'm
So-
starting Botox like soon.
But I
because-
just turned 41, and that's the only. Somebody said to me the
Right.
other day, "You've had this done, you've had that done, you've had this done." The only thing I've had done are my boobs twice because my last ones were 21 years old,
Right.
and so I had them replaced.
They were old enough to drink.
They were like my children. They were old enough to drink.
Your children are not old.
My
enough to
children are
drink.
not old enough to drink, but these were. But I've had a little bit of Botox in my forehead, but besides,
who cares?
who
It's
cares what
preventative.
you
Yeah.
do and what you do it? I just I agree with you. I would love to see some of these girls coming out more natural. I think it's become like a crutch.
Because I've seen very ugly women with a lot of plastic surgery end up looking. I mean, all of the
Ridiculous.
I
Kardashians.
think
Not that
that-
they were ugly, but they were mid, and then
Well,
like plastic surgery took
totally.
them to 9s and 10s.
I think Botox is preventative. I think I said when I turn 30, I'm just gonna like do it preventatively. Let's like a little bit here and there. I'm not gonna do anything drastic. I don't want to look different, but everybody in LA does
How do you
it.
feel?
I mean,
I don't care. I personally wouldn't do it. It's just not for me.
you don't like botulism?
Botulism.
No, I just, I'm like big into self-care and skincare. Marshall knows how much money I spend on it, but
Dude, it's so
like
fucking
I'm like
expensive. It is so
I'm the type
expensive.
of person who's like, okay, I'm gonna get facials, like micro needling, that type of stuff.
Right.
Like I'll dye my hair, whatever. But like I'm not gonna. Maybe my opinions about it would change as
And I
as
might
I
do
get
with
older.
fillers too
Like,
eventually.
but I feel like I look very young. I'm 35, and I don't think
Girl,
most
don't
people
look
know.
it.
Now, question for you: do you feel that being like you're closer to my age? Do you feel that being on camera and in front of an audience makes you feel more pressure to keep up?
Yeah, I wouldn't care as much if I wasn't on camera.
If you were just a mom picking up at like soccer practice,
Life would be so fucking easy.
I
Because
care
it's like-
more, but fuck you, other moms.
There's
I have to
when
look
it's all
better.
good for yourself, which is like, of course, I would still be working out. Of course, I would still be like getting
Mm-hmm.
dressed. Of course, I'd still be like wearing lingerie, blowing your hair out. You'd still be doing like self care things. But like, would I care? You're constantly seeing your face on camera in photos. You're constantly
Right.
like, all right.
Right.
And this is like how I make my money. So it's like, what do I do to make sure this is looking as good as it can
Everybody does a little Botox.
for as long as it can go?
This
And
guy gets
it's
it.
like, of course, it's like, but I also don't, there's no alternate universe where I am living my life and I'm not on camera. So I don't know what that would even look
My
like
mom
if there's a version of my life where I don't care about
You
those
always
things.
care. You're
I
always
knew.
gonna care.
I knew I've only been in. It'll be 2 years in April that I've been in this industry.
Can you guys go upstairs?
So I've been in for about 2 years, and I have noticed a dramatic increase in. Like I was on your show in DC, and someone said I had an old neck, and I have absolutely
Fuck that person.
Fuck that person, and someone said I had old knees and knees.
Nobody
I didn't even
cares
know.
about your
I didn't
knees.
even know that old knees was a thing. But it does make you more self-conscious, and then the comparison game. And I'm not doing it to be compared, but I'm doing it to be the best version of me because this is my job. But I definitely to compare, I've only been in this industry for about 2 years, and I do feel that the prior me, I washed my face and I moisturized, but I definitely upped the ante now that I'm on camera on a more regular
But again,
basis.
that's like what you're doing as a profession. Like
Correct.
That's your job is to look as good as you possibly can be.
Correct.
All the time.
Correct.
And
And that
you know, I
extends
mean,
to
like,
wardrobe
that's-
too, because if I just like
You look
had
schlubby.
kids and I was like, I would wear whatever, but
Right.
like you're on camera all the time. You're like, okay, these colors, these shapes, these things make me look bad, fatter, whatever.
Right.
So like I avoid you dress a certain way to look better. You hold yourself a different way.
Your makeup
you
looks
know
different in
what-
this light.
What
Yeah.
your body looks good,
Mhm.
and you know what makeup
Right.
looks good.
I
on
think
you.
all of us would, kids or not. You just want to, you
I think
never want to look
everyone
like
wants
Of course, you never want to like throw in the
right.
towel.
Yeah.
But I don't think I would have paid as close attention to it if I wasn't constantly seeing myself on camera every day.
Yeah.
I would agree with that. Totally.
And yet I pick at my face all the time. So and I wake up.
I do too.
I wake up and I go upstairs and my face is bleeding.
But
if I get a pimple, I'm like,
the same time too, it's like you are torn because like part of you's like, okay, I want to look as best as I can, as long as I can, but at the same time, you're like, okay, well, I don't want to come off like I'm insecure about my age, my looks, anything. Like I don't want to end up, looking like Joan Rivers or like
Jocelyn
mafia
Wilder.
vibes or something where you're like, oh wow, shit, like.
I thought, I mean, you know what? Joan Rivers just like owned it though. She's like,
Yeah.
oh, fuck you.
Dolly
Like,
Parton.
Dolly Parton. Oh my God, you took the words out of my
fucking
fucking
tits.
There's also we don't have a naturally aged version of Joan Rivers to look at. It's like we don't have anything to compare
Her name
to.
is Kim Kardashian.
And I would like to see some of these like 18 and 19-year-olds that I'm seeing in, the celebrity world and in the industry that we're in. I want to see them age. Like, what does this Botox at 20? What is that going to age to? Like, is your face going to even move in 10 years?
I think
like,
everybody in LA has been doing just a little bit, a lot, like a little bit. Just
agree
as preventative. And
but now you're seeing these 20-year-olds.
Right.
You need to be getting
My
at
sister
20.
got lip fillers. She's 25, I think. She got lip fillers 6 months ago or so, and like we both have very like small mouths, and she was like, I just
you
want
say
like
small
a little
mouth.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
Tiny
her lips are
I love
small
lips.
lips.
Small little
I have a small little mouth.
You
have
look
like a
like
little
that
bit
mouth.
You have a Betty
It matches my
You have Betty Boop lips.
But so she was like, I'm just getting it a little bit, and now they're fucking like absurdly huge.
Yeah, because you
lips.
can't
Like,
tell.
why are you doing this? Like,
because you can't stop.
Does she think it looks good?
yes.
Though? So then let her. Then God bless.
I'm like,
She
yeah, you
likes
do
it.
you. If it makes you happy, you
Yeah.
do you. But I look at her, I'm like, you look comical now. Like,
But what does
I
that
know.
25-year-old look
But,
like
again,
in 10 years
she's
with
not
the
doing it for
natural
me.
aging process? So is the rest of her body going to age? Because you can get Botox everywhere, but financially, like fiscally, is that like a
It
realistic?
wears off. You have to keep getting
exactly.
it.
I think a little Botox here, like every few months, to prevent the wrinkles. No big deal. And maybe a little lip filler. I probably would do that.
I think there
too,
should be an age
but-
restriction on it. I know the spa that I go to, for mine, they will not touch anybody under 25.
That's good.
They won't touch them. They've had
25 is a little young. Yeah.
They've had moms come in with their 16 and 17. The girl that did mine, she said, I've had a mom come in with a 16 and 17-year-old looking for Botox in her lips and
What?
filler in her lips, and she's like, absolutely not.
Well, it's because
Absolutely.
I feel
because-
bad. If I had like a
Because
young,
of
if I had
the-
like
Right.
my niece who's little right now, but if she was like, in her teens and early 20s being like, I want to start getting steps done, I would feel horrible because I'd be like, you're still so young. You've
Right.
shown no signs of aging yet. And you're taking like a small laugh crease to mean that is something I need to fix
It's
and
not
erase. And like,
already.
I would, for someone I like knew and loved, I'd be like, oh no, honey. Like I would hate like a girl to have to grow up to feel like just using your face is something you have to erase and disappear.
I'm 30. The last 5 years, 6 years, I guess I've lived here watching like Vanderpump Rules even. And I don't knock them for it. They've been doing it since they're 25 in LA. And they're just like, it's preventative. We just do like,
But how old were they?
But
when
you're
they started?
25 when they started doing
But you're telling me that, was it Lila, the young blonde that was dating the Lily.
Oh, you're talking about what?
Lala.
Oh yeah, Lala looks a little.
She's too extreme.
She's got too big of lips now, and like all that deal. But Sheena that's where I learned it from. She started when she was 25, just to like get a little,
I know,
right. And I'm 30, so I said when I'm 30, like I could just do a little and see how I like it, not to like.
But that's
cover
different.
up any one crease or something.
That's different than someone who's like,
I'm not getting a nose
I don't want to
job.
show any signs of aging. Like that is like I feel
I don't
for
mind
those
aging.
girls.
Right, aging is fine.
And other people can be so mean. I remember showing when I was pregnant with my first, I remember showing a lady my ultrasound picture, And she said, "Oh my God, you better be saving now." She said, "Your kid's gonna need a nose job as soon as they're out."
What? Who
This
said
was
to you?
a woman that at the place I was working. Like I was so proud. Like this is my first
Why
baby.
would they
like,
say that?
And because the way the amniotic fluid was pushing on his nose, like it did look like flatter. But it was
But it's a fucking ultrasound.
It was
That's
an
like
ultrasound.
baby nose.
Babies
They
all
have
the
the
same nose. They all have the same nose because
That's
biologically,
basically like saying that you need a nose job.
Correct.
Like it's
because
it's
biologically
exist.
they need a flat nose because when you're breastfeeding them, they need to be able to breathe. That's why all babies' noses look the same. Like it's a
you do.
It's as a necessity as an umbilical cord, as a nipple, as everything. So
As a nipple,
we're
I'm
just,
offended.
But I feel like. But I
Your
feel
soft
like
nipples are offended.
we have such critical people like that too that are in this world that would tell a hormonal pregnant woman that her newborn's going to need a nose job.
Like
That's
people
crazy.
say the
Which
meanest
is
shit.
so
My
screwed up.
favorite hate comment, like Keanu's face looks like David Duchovny's elbow.
What?
Which is
Why?
hilarious.
How is
I'm
that?
not-
I don't know what that means.
What, that
but
you're just
David
saying
My
that
Duchovny
face
has
Duchovny
looks like an
face.
elbow.
That doesn't even
But
make
at least
sense.
David Duchovny at least is a handsome man.
That's
Maybe
not, I
ass
know the
out.
person who
I
said
would-
that's trying to be funny, but
I'm-
that's not. That doesn't even make sense.
I found
I
it
might be
hilarious,
blonde here, but I don't
was
get it.
also me.
I don't either.
I'm
It doesn't
not-
make any sense.
That's why I
Right.
liked it so
Okay.
much. It was so ridiculous. Or I get old comments or like hideous comments or like somebody. You said somebody talked about your knees. I have hideous knees, head, shoulders, knees, and toes. My toes, my knees, my elbows, hideous.
This girl.
My face is
No
constantly
one's
bleeding.
jerking off to
Like,
your elbows. though.
awful.
But they
Awful.
might be.
Grow
You
a
don't
beard.
know
It
that.
hides everything.
I wish.
Good idea. I would
wish.
too.
I love a good
Chrissy
scruff.
acknowledging Joan Rivers is all. Okay, thank you.
We got deep. I liked this conversation.
Hunter Vokit, thank you for the sticker. I could see Melanie Mac defeating everyone at a beauty pageant. Scott Fisher, did you girls watch Velma? If so, what did you think of it? I didn't see it.
Velma.
Yeah. Mindy Kaling woke Vilma. Flagrant. Keanu has an argument there. Beauty is mostly subjective, and there are some trans women that outwardly look better than a shit ton of the blue hairs.
Okay.
Meaning like baristas. This woman is more entertaining than Zumak. Who is that about? Thank you, though.
Me.
Yeah. Interesting.
Don't
I
you
think
hate on
it's
my
like-
Lindsay?
There's so much about beauty, and like I think women get very in our heads about like how we should look and how we should act and how we should like come off as. Men don't give a fuck.
No, that's
Like
the thing.
men don't care if you have fake tits or lip fillers or you get like the new things like the fat removal
They
on
actually
your
hate
faces.
on stuff
So,
like that.
Oh,
Men
and
don't
they take it out of your face and put it in your ass. Or you take
well,
it
not
out of
even
your
that, but they just like
stomach
take it
and
out of
put it
your
in
face so you're like more chiseled. Like all the
They-
women are doing that now.
I just
They
gained
look
15 pounds, so I had a fatter face.
ridiculous. They look awful,
Right.
but they think that men want them to look like that. And
But
men
they
don't.
Our
They actually
perception of
don't.
what a man wants and what a
is
man
very
actually
different.
wants are very different. Very different. And then they're looking at, just like we are, they're looking at Instagram, they're looking at TikTok, and they're watching these women through filters. They're
Everything's
watching this
fake.
through all of these face tuning and all of these touch-up apps. And then you go to an event, and you can attest to this. You go to any of these events, and you're looking at this person, and they're like, "I'm so and so," and you're like, "No, you're not.
Who are you?"
Like
Yeah.
you're not anybody like I've seen and I've
Someone
been
just
following.
said, look at what
online."
Olivia Munn did to herself. She looks awful.
What did she do to herself?
She
That's
got that
what
fat removal thing, and like she looks like
haven't
she
seen it.
aged
That's what I'm
like
saying.
20 years.
Men don't
Let me
actually.
see.
I don't like that kind of.
Olivia,
stuff.
what?
But,
I didn't even
I
know she
was
did
told my
anything.
face was too chiseled, and it made me look older.
Olivia Munn before
But-
and after. What is what
It's
even
not
happened?
though.
Oh my
I mean-
God! Look at that one.
Not that.
Well, no,
Not that,
maybe she
not
lost
that.
a couple
No,
lbs.
that one,
Not that,
right
Which
there.
one?
That
This
one. Yeah. Look at that.
Hold the phone. Let's put this up on screen.
That's not as extreme.
I
I've
could
seen,
tell
like,
you, I'm a reality TV queen, and I could check out.
Let's see.
Let's see.
What
All
are we
right.
looking at here?
So
I think
also,
no, it's not
Lindsay's
this, so,
number
like,
one. Her hair is parted in the middle here, so it's.
But she's had
splitting
her lips
face.
done. She's had her nose
definitely
done.
had her lips done, and then there may be some highlight on her nose.
She's had her chin.
I
down.
don't think she's
had her
actually
chin
No,
down.
It doesn't look that different.
No,
to
there's
me.
something. This isn't like the most recent. Like she got like
Definitely,
her
she's
fucking
had
Let's
some
find
stuff
a
in
more
her
face
egregious
snatched.
example.
It's
Put in like 2023.
Okay, let's find a more egregious example. Before and after, let's go 2020. I mean, it might be too soon for a 2023 photo. Nah, let's go 22.
But it happened recently. Like
Could
she got something
this?
done recently.
Could it be this?
Maybe.
No, to me
Her
that doesn't.
eyes
It's
don't
all
even look like the same
contouring.
shade.
I mean, that
Could it be
doesn't
this?
look like
Not.
a damn thing. Like,
No.
Oh my God! Look
Is
at that
Sandra
yellow.
Bullock? Is that her?
She looks like an alien there.
Is this really
But
Olivia
that's all
Munn?
filter too.
Kind of. All right, let's pull this up.
also, I don't know, makeup, age.
It is true. Like,
Skincare is huge.
Right.
Skincare is enormous.
okay, this looks
Lips,
like
she had her
she
lips-
has become more Asian. I think in the after photo.
She put her.
She took her freckles away. She's
Yeah.
had. I mean, that could be partially makeup
be the
and
Yeah,
concealer.
you
filter.
have to
Yeah.
conceal
But
all that, and she definitely
her
did.
eyebrows
she
are
popped
different.
a
She
little
looks like yeah,
filler
she
in
had
her
like
lips.
maybe she had Botox here because her whole face is a little perked
And
up.
she had her eyebrows
She had
microbladed and
injections here.
shaped, and
That's
then
fine.
she's got lash extensions
She's-
on.
I have no
looks
problem
fair.
with like
Look
micro.
at the
I got
indentation
my
on her
eyebrows
eye.
done.
Mine are
Like
too.
whatever.
How full
Who
it
fucking
is.
cares? Like
Her
But
cheekbones
the
are higher.
eyebrows frame the
But
face.
dudes are
here.
not going to see this. Dudes go, okay, she looks maybe a little bit more made up in this photo than versus
Right.
the other one.
Yeah,
no, but
she didn't
there's.
do
I
anything
saw a
crazy.
photo that someone posted on Twitter, and I was like, "Oh my god! Like that doesn't even like it doesn't even look like her anymore."
She looks. It goes from girl next door to like made up and
But
kind
also,
of looks like a lot of
we
other
could all
girls.
go from
Yeah.
girl next door to made up if we have our
Yeah, of
eyebrows
course.
microbladed and put some concealer on and
Yeah.
did like lash extensions. I mean,
I know.
it's the same deal.
Sometimes
Yeah.
it's just called having money. And
There's a
it looks
lot of
better.
stuff. Yeah.
But it's
Okay.
knowing when to stop.
Right.
She
It's
didn't know-
knowing
she didn't
when-
do anything like crazy, I don't think.
It's
These
knowing when
aren't,
the
like
when-
pictures that show it.
That are
It's-
egregious.
It's like
Let's find a bad one.
who did it too? Leah Michelle. Remember from Glee? She got that like
She's the only one who didn't
fat
die,
removal
though.
thing.
I saw her on in Spring Awakening. on
Emily,
Broadway.
is it Emily Rachikova?
Yeah, she just got that too.
She just had a ton done.
Woo. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a pro kind of plastic
This.
surgeon.
that.
This.
What the fuck did you do to your face?
Again. Okay, pull it up. Yeah. You can hear Visconti again. Middle part spray tan.
Bang.
Eyes microblading.
No, but it's like
She doesn't look that
that's not
different to
it.
me.
Yeah.
It's the cheeks though. That's
Yeah.
like the new trend. It's
Yeah,
like
it's
making
contouring.
your, but it's not just contouring.
And you
But
could
that
be
could
like-
be age too,
It could be
because
a
my
picture.
face has gotten leaner
Right.
as
She
I've
might have gotten. She
older.
might have lost a few lbs.
My face
Yeah.
used to be
LBs.
super full,
Okay.
and I can send you a photo. Like I have a more chiseled cheekbone now that I'm older. I think
It's-
sometimes
yeah,
I
everybody
think
does.
Someone
Yeah.
said do
And
Courtney
then-
Cox next.
Courtney, oh my
God.
gosh, she looks like, or Tori Spelling.
Oh,
Madonna's a
well,
massive-
everyone
Madonna
knows
is a-
Madonna
right,
is
right.
a.
The thing is, it's like you don't become a thing that we're Googling going, ugh, until you've had just too much. Like, think about all the women that are not, that they haven't gone over that tipping point of too much. We're like,
If
wow,
you-
they look great.
If
but
you
don't
look
know
at
it's-
me 5 years ago compared to now, and I haven't had
Of
anything
course.
done
Courtney
except for
Spelling
my
is
whatever.
going to be one of those examples that we
okay.
looked at.
Oh,
we
God.
And
Okay,
thank
okay.
God she did because she looks much better.
This
Good.
could be
I
makeup
don't
too
know.
here.
She's going to be one of our only examples of somebody who started to have plastic surgery at a very young age and has continued throughout life.
Well, it didn't.
I don't even know that
serve
that's really recent.
her. It's probably
I
not.
don't think it is.
This is
Mommy
like
and
no
Daddy
makeup.
had more money than God.
You
So-
also have to think about
She
like the
looks
left.
like
That's
Aaron-
the 90s.
She looks like Erin Spelling in this first
With a
photo.
wig.
But I mean, hello.
You,
Yeah.
exactly.
But that's the
right.
thing. That's the 90s. Like I don't think many people were very attractive
I'm
in the
pro
90s.
plastic
That's
surgery.
like, it
Nobody was hot in the 90s.
We all
No.
get a pass
There's
for
like
the 90s.
Cindy Crawford, Pamela Anderson. Okay, you guys were hot in the
Jenny,
90s.
Jenny McCarthy and
Jennifer
Carmen Electra.
Aniston. Yeah, like there's like
you
5
don't-
people
yeah,
that
you
were
don't
attractive.
think- Also, the men in
Fucking
Hollywood. If
people.
you don't think Brad Pitt, George
Oh,
Clooney,
of
fucking
course.
all of them are doing Botox treatments, everything, they all
like
are.
this.
I promise you.
Like,
Yes.
Yeah, look at,
that's a
She
different
looks great.
person.
but look, her face doesn't even move.
Well, how do you? It's a
Maybe she doesn't
picture.
need it to for what she does.
It's a photo.
It's a picture.
Listen, they're playing the game. They're in Hollywood.
Right.
I can't knock these people. I'm pro plastic surgery if you want it. Do
Sure
it.
shot.
Right.
You do you. Mom looks like a bootleg Megan Fox, and Megan Fox looks like a bootleg version of her former self as well. Everyone's trying to look like each other.
I think Megan looks great.
Yeah, I think a lot of people take a picture of Megan Fox to their doctor and go, I want to look like this.
I met a girl at Exotica that looked
buccal
just like her.
Fat
Oh my God.
removal. Okay. Thank you, Dan Vicious, with the super chat. Opinionated news guy. I'd rather have the girl I met at the bar than the girl on Insta or OnlyFans. Then again, I'm almost 45.
I think that's the case too. I think the older the gentleman, the more they are ready for.
Well, because you've lived more years before people were getting a lot of
and
work
you
done.
realize that everyone's going to age, and everyone's going to age at what their own rate is.
And we're for attractive women. Sorry to call us all attractive, because I know you'll be like, y'all are all ugly. Especially Keanu. She's disgusting. OnlyFans. But
Skeletor.
Skeletor.
I get that one a lot. Skeletor.
Yeah. But if you're not the librarian at the fucking, local Levittown library, you know what I mean? Like, they look a lot different than we do.
No.
And they're probably any of our ages. You know what I mean? What? Oh, you. Okay. So it's different. It's where you are. It's it's where you're raised and what
My
you're
kid's school is
doing.
at
And
home. Like,
Yeah. Crash Mono, I think these after photos look more masculine. Olivia wasn't so bad, but Leah looking more like a tranny than a woman. It's
That's
so much,
what we're
there's
getting.
so much going on.
you
like
can't please anybody. So make
photos,
yourself happy.
Makeup on the first date to hide your real self equals sex A. Okay.
sorry. Lindsay's back. I had to pee. I miss my girl.
I wonder why that is.
Guess who's back?
Do you think older guys like less everything?
I think they want less drama.
All guys
So-
like less makeup.
Yeah, until they see you without makeup, they go, ugh.
That's why I don't wear a lot of makeup.
I have to say Visconti always.
pretty much
No
look
matter
the
how
same.
hideous
I
I
only wear
look,
makeup for
just always thinks I'm
Pretty
pretty.
night
And I go, that's disgusting. Yeah.
No, we're okay. We're good, thank you.
NVIDIA sent a article.
Yes,
Oh,
that's
this
what
is
I'm
a
talking
good
about.
one. Okay.
That's a very
Something
different
is
face
amiss
than the
there.
ones we saw.
You are
Okay, this is one of Olivia Munn before and after
Yeah.
work.
That would have
Okay.
worked for the
She
alien
had something
question.
with her cheeks.
It's
down.
That's what I'm
cheeks,
saying. It's
yeah.
like this like fat removal. It's like
Or
super
chicken.
fat
Oh,
removal.
boy.
It's a fat injection.
Oh shit! So
And
maybe
they
she
develop.
felt she was hollowing out too much.
She
and
plumped
so
up
she
her
tried to
cheeks.
put more hair.
Maybe. I don't know.
But that's the thing is like we go, oh, of course, the picture on the left is better, but she's younger here, so
Right,
there's
of
no
course.
version of Olivia Munn that's like her current age without the work.
I find
So
neither.
it's hard
of
to know
them.
what would look better. You know?
See,
what
I think the girl on the left is
I think it's
stunning,
cute.
but I agree with you wholeheartedly. But it came from her doing a little here and a little there, and then her saying,
Went
I have
too
to keep
far.
up with it.
Yeah.
I have to keep up with it, and then taking it a step further, and the new technology and
Right.
a new procedure coming out, and her wanting to look like that photo.
And who knows?
Because everyone compares her to that photo, and she
Right.
wants to go back to looking like that.
But
But,
you
you
can't.
can't.
And who knows if she didn't have anything done in the left photo? Maybe she's had a little bit of work in the left photo.
Her teeth are so white that they could have, I mean, even as minimal as having her teeth professionally done. Or
It's tricky. It's like
veneers
nobody
or-
knows
Oh, they
what
all have
anybody's
veneers,
gotten
yeah.
done until you go, oh, okay, that's too much.
Chrissy and I have
Right.
fake teeth.
Yeah,
Just-
I chipped my front tooth.
I tipped it
when I
in
was a
half.
kid. I have half of a fake
We have
front
fake
I
tooth.
have a
teeth.
fake one too.
Yeah,
Fake teeth.
Fake teeth club.
it's tricky.
I just pop it out, you know.
Pop it out.
Hey, hey, Poppy.
Hey, Boppy.
Hey,
There's,
Poppy.
there's a lot of pressure, like obviously, like to look your hottest, and then you'll hear people like, "Oh, well, just be yourself," and it's like, well,
I
don't
really
know
do that for
that-
myself.
No, like nobody's saying that to men. Oh, just be yourself. We live in a culture of like constant self improvement. Work out, get to the gym, look the best you can. Like no one's saying, I don't know, just lay on the couch, be yourself. You know,
Right.
So
And if a guy gets a little bit of a belly or starts to lose their hair, we're vain or we're shallow if
Look
we don't
at-
love them for that because they've been there for us. But
Right.
you know, there's always
But if a chick starts to get a little like fatter, it's like,
Yeah.
hitting the
Listen,
wall.
Yeah, exactly. Paul
Nobody ever-
Giamatti is a respected, decorated fucking actor. Okay, do you know? And there's no Paul Giamattis in women of Hollywood, right? As actors,
Actually,
a man. Well, except for maybe
what's her face? What the
In
fuck's her
City?
name? She Devil Wears Prada.
Oh, Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep.
No
was
one
a
thinks. No
beautiful
one's jerking
woman,
off to
though.
Meryl Streep. I mean, somebody
people
is.
are.
Anymore.
For
Well, they
sure.
probably.
But no one's like, she's a fucking hot piece.
And
She's
she
a hot older
probably,
woman.
She
Yeah.
probably does a little
She's not
Botox
bad
here
looking.
and there.
Of course
to be
she
honest.
does.
Of course she does.
Yes.
So here's another question. I am considered in many things that I'm filming recently a gilf. Like,
Gilf.
I am shooting grandma stuff, and I am calling.
I'm sorry, what?
Wait, hold on. Gigi.
Three-
when
three
you're shooting
films.
a GILF, do they go, okay, here's your bag of Werther's Original, and
You
go.
know,
I love
here's your plate
Werther's
of
Original.
cookies. They're going to come in and call you Nana, and this is the stuff that I
How
just shot
much of your
three.
stuff are you shooting GILF content
I
for?
shot 3 out of my 6 or 7 scenes. I was a gilf.
Wow.
So I
Did
am
you
40.
shoot the writer of the scene?
I am 40. I am grateful for what it is, but we are in such a society right now that I'm 40. I am 40. I don't live in some, small town in where it's normal that I popped my first kid out at 15. No disrespect to those who do, but in what world is it that a 40-year-old is now grandmother?
Well, someone in the chat was like, okay, you had a kid at 20 who then they had a kid at 20. So it's like, you
That's
could have
the boy run world.
Yeah,
an
you
infant-
could be a grandma.
an
Yes,
infant
That's the boy run
theoretically.
world. That's the boy run world.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, in theory, of
So
course.
don't let those boys into our pageants. We're not letting any
Of course, it's possible
people
that
that are
I could be a grandmother. I'm sure it's possible. Otherwise, it wouldn't be done. But
this is ridiculous.
They want you, someone hot, instead of actual grandmas. That
and then
are
they're putting
less
in the
hot.
MILF form, they're putting somebody who has no children and is 22.
Right.
And a 22-year-old is now our MILF actors, and they,
It's because there's fucking motherfucking creepy freak dudes out there that want to fuck a grandma and they have this fetish, but they don't want to actually fuck a actual grandma. So then
No, they don't want
they
AARP
want this
grandma.
beautiful. They're gonna call you a grandma person. That's why, so they can get their fucking dick hard and come all over their screen and give people more money. That's the only reason.
All over the screen.
You know what? It takes 2 mistakes
It's called
to
a
be
tribute.
It takes 2 mistakes to be a GILF at
They're
40.
real.
Honestly.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Not to shit on anybody. Things happen.
No, anybody with a
happen.
grandma fetish, I support
Dan
you.
Vicious.
I
Gray
do
and
too.
Sweet,
Buy my stuff.
Displaying
Yeah, go
individuals.
ahead.
Manipulate most of women's fashion. Olivia Munn now looks like Jamie Foxx playing that Wanda character on it. Like, aw. It's tricky. At the end of the
It's
day,
tricky.
at the end of the day, like whoever you're with, make them feel hot.
Yeah.
Make yourself feel hot too.
Do what you got to do to make
Yeah.
yourself feel
I
hot.
just do
Like,
whatever I feel like. I just do anything I
You do
dress
you.
or wear
Yeah.
for me. And if
Yeah.
Visconti likes it, great. But he likes me even when I look like a trash bag. So,
Yeah.
which is always. And it doesn't matter.
All day yesterday, I had no makeup on, and I felt so weird. I was like, obviously everybody here is like my good friend, but there's something about not wearing makeup all day. Like I
You
felt
feel
like
naked,
I felt like I
yeah.
never actually got ready for the day. I felt like I was just had that just woke up feeling all day long. So I was like a little bit like
I didn't
what?
even notice that at all.
no,
Me
I
neither.
didn't either.
Felt like a
Like I knew you didn't have eye makeup on, but I didn't. But unless I'm like working, I don't wear makeup 99.9% of the time anymore, unless I'm in front of a camera. I don't have makeup on. And I have noticed a huge change in my skin. I've noticed a change in like how when I do put makeup on, it goes on. I'm a huge advocate for listen, I'm not trying to impress anybody else. Like the
Who
people
the
at
fuck
the
am I trying to impress?
the people at the grocery store don't care, and quite honestly, I don't want to bring any more attention to myself. I'm like
'Cause
trying.
you get
to-
recognized already.
I'm
doesn't it?
trying to downplay it. I'm wearing the baseball hat. I don't want the recognition out there. So I try to downplay it as much as possible. But I've also found it's hugely amazing for your skin because it breathes, you know, like,
Yeah.
and I have to wear a stupid mask. So
A mask?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We still live in a time.
we still
masks
live
are a
in that
thing.
world.
Oh, I need water, but all I have is coffee and.
I have
Do you want a
seltzer.
seltzer? Like a regular
Maybe,
seltzer? I can
yeah.
go get you a water. I'll get you a
What
water.
time is it? I feel like this place is
We're
like
we're about to go do the hot tub portion of the stream.
maybe
Anyone else want water?
Actually, maybe we
a
could
real water.
Regular water.
Yes,
we could
please.
one at a
Let's do
time
it
change
now.
into our bathing suits because it is getting to be that time. where
I'll
we-
go first.
I'm gonna wrap up.
They want regular water.
Oh my God, I just ran all the way
That's
down.
why I'm going.
I came down because I heard it on the TV.
Aw. I don't know. It feels dumb sometimes to talk about the whole like kid to get work done or not, blah blah blah. Because it's like
not dumb. It's a huge like part of our culture, and it's like there's no one great answer or another. Do whatever makes
true.
you
You know
feel
what gets
happy.
what? There's way more work happening in like Korea and like Asian countries. There's so much more plastic surgery going on.
Yeah,
It's like so common. It's like getting your ears pierced.
and I think LA, you know,
Yeah.
lip injections and Botox. That's getting your ears pierced.
So you think
start
LA
young.
is harsher than New York when
I
it
don't
comes
think
to
it's
that?
harsher, and I don't think they make it look bad. I think it's just I do
There's
think
more good
Botox is
happening.
preventative for wrinkles.
Well, LA
Is it
had-
truly preventative though? Because it only lasts for a period of time, and then you'll have to do it again. So I
and
consider
listen, I'm getting my medical advice from reality TV shows. So.
I would consider preventative washing your face every night, making sure that you're using like, you know, really good moisturizers
Yeah.
and having a routine that involves something that you're in control of. That's preventative to me. Thank you.
Yeah, that would be the.
I would say that
smart
Botox
preventative, yeah.
that lasts only a few months and you don't know. Like the first time I had it, it was actually I had the worst migraine for 3 days afterwards. I haven't gotten it since because they say that like, you know, they can use it for migraines, but then there's a small percentage of people who it actually triggers a migraine in, and I was that person. I was so sick from it. So there's also so many pitfalls with it as well.
In LA, you have more of a population of like girls and guys who are specifically there to pursue like acting and get into
Mhm.
Hollywood. Whereas in New York, you have comedians,
You can look like shit.
musicians,
You
like
could
people
be
who are
Paul Giamatti.
people. Well, it
Yeah.
used to be people moved to New York City to work in finance. Now a lot of the industry has moved out of the city, and like Wall Street is not what it used to be. But you have more of a mix of types of people like that move to the city to hustle for their industry, whereas LA is specifically showbiz. That's why LA probably seems like, oh my God. It's
And
more-
they do
it's-
end up all looking the same when you get to a
Keanu
certain
needs
point.
nothing. She's fine. You're fine.
Fire.
Thank
She's
you.
Fire.
Oh, fire.
I saw fine too.
I was told by Frank
It's
that we need
fine.
to do hot tub now because
He's losing his
I'll
erection.
put my bathing suit on. I'll go.
All right,
first.
Keanu will go first.
I brought mine down
Because
like
I
a
have
good
to
girl.
pee.
I did.
Plus the
I didn't bring my towel though.
yeah. Well, we solved all the problems of the world.
We sure did. I feel like this was important.
Tell Gigi I broke my ankle too and need her help.
How do you feel doing grandma scenes?
At first, it was a little bit difficult. It was actually easier having children. It was actually easier to do grandma scenes though, because I think it was further removed. Does that make sense? Like it was easier to act it out because it didn't feel.
But did it feel a little
so
gross? Like, didn't
personal.
it feel like, oh, this feels incesty because I actually do have kids?
No, the MILF stuff sort of does.
Okay.
And I think it's because of that relationship. I don't have grandchildren yet, so I feel that was less icky feeling.
Okay.
Does that make? I don't know
Yeah.
if it makes any sense to anybody else, but that's
Because you don't
it.
have
All right.
specific, you don't
Correct.
have grandkids.
When
so-
someone's calling you mommy, it's a little weird because that's what
Someone
I'm
calls
called.
you mommy,
Right.
yeah.
I'm not called Nana anywhere. So
Yeah.
for me, it's acting, and that makes it easier for me to like wrap my head around it. I don't know
Yeah.
if that's the right term. Wrap my mouth
That
around
makes
it.
sense.
I don't know. But yeah, it's that's how I've gotten through it, I guess. It's just that through that. But I don't know. When I was first cast, I was like, really?
Yeah.
I'm not even 41. Like, and I'm not one of those women that's like, oh, don't ask my age. If you want to know my age, whatever. Like, I don't. I'm proud. I'm proud of where I'm at. I'm proud of.
Someone just fall. That Mead. It could have been anybody who fell. There's a lot of people kicking upstairs.
It got eerily quiet.
Yeah. I like hardwood floors, but I don't like them because it's a slip hazard.
They are a slip hazard. And I think the bathroom was wet last night. And I think that's
any of you ladies use rose water? It does wonders after moisture. Yeah, I have a rose water spray
I do too.
I sometimes use.
I do.
I don't.
I use rose water toner.
Did someone die? That was loud. Did you guys hear that?
Yeah, someone just died. Rest in pieces.
I'm so hungry. We didn't really have dinner.
No, my tummy's kind of.
We had so many pizza rolls.
Ugh.
We have steak left.
Okay.
We can warm that up. Or not. Okay. She fell in the sink.
It was a spooky ghost.
No ghosts here.
Wow.
F. That means.
Sounds like clapping cheeks.
Can you make your cheeks clap?
One time I was able to make them clap.
You sound like you're getting sick.
I just feel like
it's so dry in here.
It's very dry.
It's so dry in here. But that's good for your hair. That's
I bought
why your hair looks
a small pocket humidifier that I'm maybe gonna plug in.
I brought Vicks. So if you come down tomorrow morning and it smells like at grandma's house, so just call me Nana.
Is that what they do for Jilf scenes? They just like blow the Vicks out.
Vicks. I come down in a robe and my slippers.
They bring chicken soup out.
I have sponge rollers. Remember sponge rollers?
Yeah.
Yep, I wear sponge rollers.
Yeah.
Mike, don't scream.
Come over here.
Granny will break her hip.
What are you talking
Don't
about?
do that, doggy.
I don't understand what TikTok is.
What's that? Tickety tockety?
What do you mean? You have a friend who's a girl who has a penis.
What is these days? Oh, thank you.
Gigi looks 33 years old, says the chat.
Who am I? I'm me.
Gigi is gross. You're gross.
Aw.
Stop picking
Chef
on Gigi.
Ramsay.
We're all gross. We're all hot. There. It all evens out. Gigi was a complete sweetheart last content house. She was MVP. I agree.
Oh, thanks.
You were MVP.
Guess who's back?
Yeah.
Guess who's back?
Guess who's back?
Back again. Shady's back. I won't sing for y'all. I promise.
Lindsay, if you had to do porn.
Oh, okay.
We're going there.
What kind of scene would you shoot? Like what would be the scenario? Like what would be the plot?
Here, pick a plot.
And yeah. Paint a scene. Like gun to your head. Lindsay,
gun to my head.
You have to do porn or else someone you love will die.
Is it the sink beer that will die? Because maybe we'll take that option. Just kidding. I know you guys are watching upstairs.
We'll film it and show you later.
Oh.
Just teasing. I love to tease.
I don't think I would do lesbian porn.
No?
No.
Too many
flaps. Too many folds.
Too many flaps. Double flappage.
It's a complicated process doing lesbian.
Why is it complicated?
My
Do you
nails
feel like
are
you
too
have to get
long
them
to do
off, or you
lesbian
feel like
porn.
Because I feel like
the scissoring
this
is
is
difficult.
just like it doesn't, I don't know, get you anywhere.
No, it's for
Like,
looks.
I couldn't
think
be-
most lesbian porn is for looks. It's how it looks hot to whoever's watching, but it's like an actual lesbian scene, like lesbians having sex, is like not hot to watch. It's very functional. It's very like it's work. It's like
lesbians
you're
don't
watching
scissor.
hard work.
It's a really stupid move. Scissoring.
Yeah. Ooh, I remember that being Super Content House.
Me too.
I know, I got this one.
I say we all
Just
talk
like
in
same
Southern-
thing. Like
Should I take the do we do a reveal? No.
It's on the inside.
oh, it's
Is it?
cute,
Yes.
Keanu. I like it.
It truly
You
is
look like
on inside
You look
out.
like a piece of Laffy Taffy over there.
It truly is on inside out.
You put your bathing suit inside. Oh, it's hard. It's hard to get dressed.
She'll get there.
Oh, boobs.
Yeah.
They can't see.
So I didn't answer. I don't know. You're putting me on the spot, and
I would be
I don't
a
have an
towel
answer.
girl at like a fancy resort.
Oh.
And I'd just be like, I'm just paid to like, restock the towels and the snacks, and I'd be, I wouldn't speak English really well. And then be like, excuse me, Heidi.
Oh, yeah,
And I'd be like,
I know.
what?
Heidi.
And then like they would just convince me to hang out with them. Like, no, have some drinks. Like, no, but I must go back to work.
You're Russian?
I'm thinking more
Czech?
like, maybe from like an Aryan nation, Netherlands, maybe.
I like it.
Okay. Oh, no, I have to go back to work. I am here on the visa. I don't want to get in trouble.
You don't want to
I want blueberry pancakes. That's like my only accent I have is that lady from Pulp Fiction. And then slowly, a bunch of Bulgarian weightlifters convinced me to get drunk with them.
You've thought about this.
I'm just thinking
very
I'm just thinking
detailed.
what
Yes.
feels
Bulgarian
right now.
weightlifters, not Russian.
And they're not construction workers.
Right.
They're not
Bulgarian
like,
Helga's
golf cart attendants.
Helga's
They're
lunch break. It would be called Helga's lunch break.
Heidi, I thought you said.
Heidi, right?
Heidi's lunch break.
Heidi's lunch break.
All right, do you guys want to put your suits on? How are we going to move this out there? Somebody go on their phone?
I don't know.
Do you want me to ask IT while I'm upstairs?
Yeah.
It's not D!
He's not IT.
I just teased him.
He's low T.
Aww.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Aww.
Boppies.
Boppies. This is Poppy.
Poppy.
I'm
What?
my towel.
Oh wait, we're getting the hot tubby.
Mm-hmm.
Or you know, be a good porn. Like someone's Joe Biden, and I'm like a poor Ukrainian government employee, and I'm like, please give us more money. I need more shoes. I need more bags. And then
Who are you, Melania?
I'm like
or
a
Ukrainian.
I'm just like
refugee?
a Ukrainian politician girl. Like I'm a Ukrainian intern. And I'm like,
cool.
please, Joe Biden, give us more money. We're so poor.
And he's like, get off my lawn.
Yeah. Ugh.
He's Clint Eastwood in Gran Torino.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like,
Or like I'm Ashley Biden, and I'm like, I don't want to shower with you again. I have already taken a shower, but I see some more dirt.
no.
No, stop it, Joe, Uncle Joe, Grandpa
I'll give
Joe.
you ice cream.
I don't want to keep taking showers with you.
And then Joe says, where am I?
Yeah. I wrote in my diary that I did not want to shower with you anymore.
Oh my god.
Who's holding fort while the hot tub goes in?
I thought
I
we
don't
were all
know.
going.
Well, I know, but who's gonna hold fort here while we switch over?
I don't know.
I don't know. I was just gonna.
I can
my
wait.
phone is gone. I was gonna take it on my phone.
It's dead. You got no phone.
What?
Your phone's dead.
Why? Who let my phone
We
die?
were letting it run on IG Live.
Why?
How about
I got a phone. We can run it. I
Who
got
let my
it.
phone die? That's so
It
irresponsible.
was Frank.
Wow.
Oh, Frank.
He said, "Let's go."
let's
IG
kill
Live.
Frank.
Let's kill Frank.
Let's kill Frank.
Let's go be
In the city.
No.
Wow.
Okay,
Hold
so
on. Let me run the stream while you guys get ready.
I'm
Don't
ready.
trust him on
So
my
let me.
computer.
I'll go out there with them, and then y'all
Yeah.
take turns, and then
Sounds good.
Yeah.
and then
All right.
come back down and say when we're
I'll,
ready.
Yeah.
I'll help you get set up.
This
I
will be
got
quick.
you.
Also, I have a phone that's
I
alive.
got you,
So
Bruce. Shut
Yeah.
the door if you're smoking.
Because somebody didn't. Nobody wants to kill Frank.
Chrissy did.
Frank didn't charge her phone while they IG live streamed and it died.
Yeah.
All right, y'all change real fast. I'll run right back down when it's all
Okay.
ready. Okay.
Okay.
I'll make sure.
Ooh, you have a fan in the chat, Lindsay.
Oh.
Lindsay.
I have to pee so bad.
Go.
This makes me feel like more
I
of a
can't
sim.
sit here alone. That's
I'm watching
awkward.
SimpCast.
And also there's
I just
butter.
read the nasty comments.
Put that butter. Take that butter upstairs.
Take butter upstairs.
Take that butter up with you.
Take butter up with
Take that butter
Don't
up.
y'all worry.
Yeah, maybe I would be like, I think I would do a funny parody porn, like something about current events that's going on.
Would Trump be in it?
Yeah. Daddy. Yeah. Ooh, Daddy Trump. I'd be like, ooh, there was good sex on both sides. Yes, you know, it'd be fun.
You can mar my life.
Yeah. Like I would be like, my scenario, I'd be like, I have to bang a liberal, and then I'd have to bang a conservative, and then I would like, I'd make the liberal watch me like fuck a MAGA Republican, and I'd be like, yeah, this is why you suck. You're not a real man.
You'd peg him.
And I'd just be like, yeah, and then I would peg the liberal. While he was making me a latte, I'd be like, yeah, you dumb bitch. You're not a man. And then he'd just be like, would start sobbing and be like, what have I done?
And then you tell him to bite the pillow.
Yeah. I'd be like, grow up. Be a man. What are you doing? Or like, it would be like me and Jordan Peterson telling people to make their bed. I can't read that. You're shaking the phone. I can't read it.
He wants us to end the stream.
No, start a new stream. This way you can keep the audio.
Sorry. All right, we're gonna do a new stream. A new just dedicated hot tub stream.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. It's my phone.
Oh, is it charged?
No.
No, it's dead.
It's dead.
It's dead.
Bye.
All right, guys. Follow Lindsay.
What? Follow me.
Or no.
El Savinosh on Twitter. My Instagram's private. Don't lurk, please.
Don't
Thanks so
lurk.
much.
Don't be a lurker.
I won't approve you. So.
Got a bunch of shows coming up. I'll be in Rochester first weekend of February. I'll be in San Diego last weekend of February. And then, like we said, that Pasadena show. Got a bunch of dates coming up. Maybe I can scroll them by. Look at these dates.
Look at these
We
dates.
got Dabblecom, we got Pasadena, we got San Diego, we got Staten Island, we got Morris Plains. Lots. Houston, Texas.
Bring the boobs in.
Oh my God! Look at Gigi. It's boobs.
A big boobs.
Gigi, where can people follow you? Oh my God! This is such a cute suit. Is this Agent Provocateur? It's so cute.
Nope.
I'm obsessed.
It's
Gigi, where can people follow you?
You can follow me on Instagram at Gigi Dior SFW. Oh my God, you did! I'm so excited. And Twitter is Gigi as seen on TV. And my YouTube is my Gigi Dior.
I love it.
I know all these
I love
people.
it. Tune in to the hot tub stream, which will be starting shortly. And yeah, thanks for watching SimpCast. We appreciate you. Dan Vicious, 31-year-old blue hair scissoring only gets you so far. Yep, it's true.
I don't think it's.
Thank you guys. We'll see you next time. Bye. Watch